you ended up on Live at the Apollo doing it, didn't you?
Yeah, that is pretty bad. If you're repeating, you're ooh.
Is that kid that I abused with 3 nipples and a club foot?
As I walked off the stage, I went, I remember that.
Warning. The following podcast contains extreme language and themes and is not suitable for all audiences.
That's your mic, please, Johnny.
Testing.
Yeah.
Hello.
You want this about a fist away?
All right, closer.
Yeah.
Not right?
Yeah. If you plan on sitting forward the whole time, just fucking chill, mate.
Just chill. You good.
You've got cushions if you want.
Hey, you sit forward if you want. Don't
sit however you like.
Don't do what.
I'm relaxed. I'm happy. I'm comfortable.
This is as unawkward as he ever gets. This is the thing. Like this is as good
This
as
is
we
me
get.
at my best.
Yeah, if we're gonna wait for Johnny to not look like a weird spastic, we're gonna be here for a fucking while.
Yeah, I think I might age out of it when I'm about 80, because then you just wouldn't know, would you?
Well,
just go.
Johnny had his birthday yesterday.
Yeah. We've started. Welcome to Deadbed Talking, fat cunt.
Guess how old he is? Just by looking at his face.
I mean, look, if I look at the face and the body, it's 2 different answers.
I don't even know what that means. I know it's an insult, but I don't really know what it means.
I don't either. I just thought it would be mean. This is Jonny Pelham, by the way, if you're not aware. He's our mate and he's dead funny, so we just started already.
Everybody watching on YouTube, just take a second, have a look at Johnny's face, and
Drink
put
it in.
Put your answers below in the comments
What's brutal
now.
about this, though, is the you and you having to go at me for looking bad. I mean, fuck me.
Well,
I mean, this is brutal, because it's like at a sort of disabled camp being the most fucking insulted. You know what I mean? It's like
it's like someone going, "Oh, you can't walk" at disabled camp.
Yeah. Because
you are the most hobbling Paralympian in this room.
Yeah. I'm the one who's really fucked. You know what, Paralympics, they have to do it by like category. Yeah.
You're the one where everyone's just amazed that you get over the line.
Yeah. One guy's dyslexic, another guy's just a body, and it's like they shouldn't be competing.
He's never got a head.
That's mad, isn't it? You never hear about the ones that come last at Paralympics.
What do you mean?
Well, like
you don't hear about people who come last in any race.
Yeah, no, but the ones that come last at the Olympics are still like ridiculously fucking good athletes.
Yeah, but
whereas the ones that come last in Paralympics, it's like you're the most disabled people on earth.
That's not how it works.
They don't choose the bottom 8 for the running.
They don't have every disabled person. That isn't all of them. Do you think that parade at the start of the Paralympics is like Noah's Ark, but with disabilities?
I think it's all of them that want to do it.
It would be funny.
It's not. No, some of them lose.
It would be funny if no one got a participation trophy at the Paralympics. You just go, you were last and you were shit. So you've let down your country.
Everyone is very disappointed in you.
Booed when they landed all the way home.
Getting egged. Someone slashes their tyres.
Yeah, and going, this is equality, you little fucker.
Yeah.
Effigies outside of pubs like Beckham.
Yeah. Obviously, right, there are fewer people who want to do it, but there are definitely some who lose. Although saying that, our mate Ricky Balshaw, got he won a silver in the dressage at the Paralympics.
Are the horses disabled as well?
Well, that is what everyone says to him every time he fucking hates it. It's really fun. So, make sure you do it if you see him in person.
And they also go, "Oh, don't the horses do all the work?"
Yeah.
And they do.
Yeah. And also, how many people did he beat for that spot on that team? He's got to have beaten some people.
Yeah.
But it's like
if it's more than
5.
If it's more than 10, I'd be amazed.
Of people with a muscular disability who want to do dressage.
Yeah.
Because there are also some things where it's it's amazing it happened, but maybe choose a hobby that's more up your alley.
Do you reckon his dad was like, look, he might be disabled, but at least he's not gay? And then one day he went, Dad, I want to do dressage. He went, oh, for fuck's
Right.
sake.
Welcome to our news section.
Slack it off.
Dressage or disabled? Which would you rather your child was? A disabled or someone who did dressage? Obviously, Ricky Balshaw is the worst of both worlds because, disabled dressage guy. But which would you rather?
I think it depends how disabled.
Right.
If
you've got to feed them with a spoon, and you've got to do that thing where you rub the sauce off their chin with the spoon.
I'll tell you how disabled. There is a whole room of your house full of machines.
You got a grant from the lottery. Yeah.
There's a machine that beeps every 5 seconds, and you've no idea what it does. You've no idea.
But if that beep doesn't happen,
at least you get some sleep.
If that beep stops, you are fucked.
You've got a dangly red cord with a plastic triangle on the end in your house.
You've got a winch at some point.
There are hoists. Just like Freddy's house. Except it is, that beep is the microwave.
Do you know? Do you know what I was thinking about the other day? Speaking of dressage and being gay and that, what is the gayest thing you enjoy, or the gayest thing you have enjoyed?
Getting bummed.
Yeah, it was probably that time I sucked off a man.
Someone had to say that. It had to happen.
It had to happen.
Do you know what I'm going with?
Yeah.
Afternoon tea.
What are you full scones and
Really?
jam and...
It's super gay.
Are you eating cakes off a cake stand?
You what?
Are you eating cakes off a cake stand?
No, I'd take them off the cake stand and put them onto a small little plate like a lady.
How often are you doing this? Like,
No, I've done it in the past and I've quite enjoyed it.
yeah, it is enjoyable. I thought you meant you were doing this every week.
Yeah.
Like some sort of fat fucking...
Just like, oh, he's the queen.
yeah, like a fat queen. It's like a fat monarch rises.
He's a regular at Betty's.
Yeah.
I think it's gay if you go on your own or with a bloke. But if you
Yeah.
go with your girlfriend, you're
Or
like,
mum.
"Ooh."
If you
Or
take
your
your
mum,
mum,
yeah,
you're a
yeah,
hero.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just being a
yeah,
good
yeah.
lad. You know,
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
your mum for an
You can't go for a lad's trip to afternoon tea.
No, you can't
You
take
can't
the
go on a
boys.
stag do. It can't be the first
Stag
place on a
do
stag
for
do.
afternoon tea.
Yeah, that's fucking brutal. It is pretty gay though, because it's like little. The food's all little, so that makes it gay.
Yeah, yeah,
If you're
yeah.
eating small things, that's getting like
100%.
100%. That is
That's
gay.
the rule,
That is
yeah.
that is one of the rules. Yeah. Tiny things are gay.
Hello.
That's why we've got the side.
Yeah, that's why we have to write "not gay" behind him, because people will just assume based on his size.
Yeah, small
Anyway.
but gay.
To cut a long story short, he's 33.
Right? Yeah. I thought, I know Johnny, so like, I'm not surprised by this.
And yeah, every day we swap what age we are. Me and Rob, he's
we
well
just meet up and
informed,
I
yeah.
go 36, 33, let's go.
I mean, I don't wish to, sort of poo-poo that, routine that you've got, but it will be more efficient if you just did it the once every year.
Then we like the surprise. It's like a
Right,
Stuart Lee
okay.
routine. It goes on and on and on. And eventually it changes.
Sometimes
and
it's
we're
not
like,
funny, but then eventually it gets funny
Yeah.
again. And it's
Yeah.
The
just
repetition. Just,
Yeah.
Right,
Very
okay.
avant-garde.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got 5 stars from the Skiddy in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah, me and Johnny had a sick weekend the other week. It was like a couple of weeks ago. We were in Birmingham together, and we had a fucking well good time. It was fucking class.
It was
wasn't
great,
I
wasn't
had a
it?
fucking sick weekend. So me and Johnny, it was the first weekend of the Euros. So we just watched loads of football in like this dodgy pub in Birmingham, Stourbridge.
It was a fucking shit pub.
But like
it was a great pub.
brilliant shit pub.
Yeah.
So like they served these giant cob sandwiches that were £2 full of
it
pulled
was
pork.
crazy cheap.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Just full of pulled
It was
pork.
like going back in time.
Yeah.
Where like inflation hadn't happened in Stourbridge or
But
this pub.
We're watching the Czech Republic play, and it's like fucking great.
Slovenia or some
Yeah.
shit.
We
Me and
we also
Johnny.
we also had Tom Stade there, so that was a little rogue element.
Yeah.
After our gig as well, we tried to go for the gig. One of the gigs we did was in. People were like surprised there were people there. They were like genuinely every 2 minutes someone would say to either me or Johnny, "What the fuck are you doing here? It's well dangerous here."
And
Really?
it didn't seem dangerous. So it's quite a weird thing where you can work out if you're being gaslit, but everyone would be like, this area is so dangerous.
Yeah,
And
well-
you'd look around and be like, it doesn't seem that.
It was like fine. It was like, a little rough around the edges, but like nowhere like freakish for Britain. We were like, oh, is there anywhere we can go get a takeaway? And they were like, round here, you want to go? All right, we'll roll the dice. They were like, really like you were going to die. When we came back to the pub, there were 8 bouncers outside.
Wow.
Yeah, and then a guy inside.
And no one inside, really. Like, there was
No.
like 3 women dancing on the nightclub floor.
Yeah, and then one guy who was a soldier who was back from
God.
Afghanistan briefly, who told me such an intense story about killing 3 people and getting a knife in his neck, and then tried to tell
he
Johnny the
started
story.
telling me, and Rob went, oh, I think we have to go.
And like he started trying to tell Johnny, and he was like, he went to Johnny, "You're not fucking interested in this, are you?" And Johnny's just like, "I don't know what's happening." It was so intense, and all the time, obviously, Stade's just with everyone, just like, "Hey, we'll go out some more, guys.
Yeah,
Shall
yeah,
we go
yeah.
back to the hotel bar?"
That's the gayest stage.
"Hey guys, would everyone like to suck me off?"
Well,
It was quite an anticlimactic night because at one
Yeah.
point Rob said, "Should we do some MDMA? I think I've got some in my bag."
Yeah,
and it ended up with us talking to just like 2 old age pensioners about cricket.
Oh god, that was insane.
They were so boring.
Tom Stade's thing of "I will make friends with anyone in the bar." you have winners and you have losers. And like this time, he just spoke to a really boring old couple.
I once went to a Red Hot World Buffet with Tom Stade.
I thought you were banned from those.
There was
There's normally a picture in the window with Fred and
how about this for a
4
table?
people have gone bust.
How about this for a table in Nottingham Red Hot World Buffet? There was me,
Yeah.
Tom Stade,
Yeah.
Tom's lovely wife Trudy,
Uh-huh.
and Jeff Innocence.
Oh, wow. Let's fucking go.
Different vibes all round.
Oh, a lot of different vibes going on.
At one point, Tom went missing. Came back. He was wearing a top hat, and he made friends with the manager. I thought
that's him.
I thought he'd just gone for seconds.
Yeah.
I thought he wanted some pakoras to go
Yeah.
after that fucking pizza we
Hey
just had.
guys, I've got a top hat and a new best friend. He works here.
He's the most charismatic man in the world.
It's insane. He just has
really
this
is.
like people just follow in his wake. It's crazy.
You talk about star quality, and it's very rare you see it amongst comedians because
Yeah.
we're mainly just absolute fucking degenerates.
Yeah.
But he's got that star quality. Like people will just follow him into battle. Or
Mate,
whatever.
that guy spoke to on the front row of one of the gigs. Just starts speaking to a guy, and he's like, "Stand up, mate, stand up." And the guy's not standing up because he can't really. And she goes, "Stand up." And the guy sort of like hobbles up with his like cane, and he goes, "Look at you with your cane and your crippledness." And me and Johnny just like we did the black guy sees a magic trick reaction. We were at the
Yeah.
back of the room. We both just scattered.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
both just
yeah,
ran
yeah.
off with our head in our hands, just like, ah! It was fucking brilliant.
And he pulled it off.
He pulled it off. That's it.
Yeah, another
Everyone
comic.
laughed.
Yeah.
Everyone loved it.
Because I think there's part of him that he's so charismatic
Mm-hmm.
and such a larger than life persona. People assume that he's some sort of character.
Yeah.
And so he gets away with it more.
But he is that man.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking love it. He's definitely going to come on here soon. We talked about that. Like when he's coming through Manchester, he's going to come here.
Well, me and Johnny have
Yeah.
a pretty exciting gig story of our own.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We did a preview
Oh,
about
yeah.
a week ago in a little place just outside of Leeds, Farsley.
I'm well aware of Farsley.
Very posh. It seemed
Farsley
very,
Celtic is where Leeds often play a pre-season friendly with our reserves. So I'm
Is
aware
it?
of it. Yeah.
it seemed very middle class and
A
posh.
brief glimpse into Rob's sad little June there. Who are Leeds playing now? What are Leeds reserves up to?
I've got to scratch the itch somehow.
Um,
Let's go see what the under-23s are doing.
well, we both did Edinburgh previews.
God, I wish I wasn't that guy.
We both did Edinburgh previews in like a converted mill type thing.
Oh, yeah.
To
Often bad gig venues.
well, this one was. They'd all bought tickets to come and see comedy, and none of them wanted to laugh at all. they were quite insistent.
There are pockets of Yorkshire that are just like that. It's like, no, we've paid us money and we won't be laughing.
Well, it was really funny. No, they were middle class, arty farty, were too smart to laugh type
Right.
people. So I always thought it was really funny. Johnny went on first. And he was like, trying to get him going. And then he did some of the old stuff, some of the gold. Nothing.
I had such a bad day that night. So it was England Slovakia
Right.
the night before, and I'd got absolutely cunted watching it. And so I woke up and I'd got like a Popeyes at like 1 a.m. on Deliveroo. And I woke up the next morning at like 6 a.m. Went for a shit. Then I was having a shit, started throwing up into my bath whilst I was having a shit because I was that ill from all the drinking I'd done. Then went back to bed, woke up at like 11 a.m. My girlfriend was at Glastonbury. And you know when you feel like you're an adult and then you realise the house was an absolute disgrace.
Yeah.
And basically what had happened was and she said she was coming back from Glastonbury. She said she was going to be there for 2 p.m. And I'd assumed she was coming back at like 6, 7. So I just hung over at my ass, tidied the whole house, like desperately just wanting to cry. Then got a train to this gig. The gig hadn't paid well enough, so I was like, right, I'm going to do new stuff that I hadn't really written.
Yeah.
And then I thought, right, I'll do 5 minutes old at the top. Walked out, they fucking hated me. And then the hardest thing when you do new stuff is the links. You know when you just haven't learned any of the links. So
The
you're
ones
just
that
like,
don't exist
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
You don't have the flow.
so you're just doing a shit bit, and then you just have to retreat back to your notepad, sadly in silence, and look at
Yeah.
your next shit bit.
But you know what was funny as well is he did the gold and then he didn't really get anything.
That's such
And
a
he was like,
vulnerable moment when
ex-
when you've done the stuff you know works
Yeah.
and it hasn't
yeah.
worked.
But Johnny was like, no matter, I'm a professional. I am pretty composed. I'll just do a bit of comparing. I'll just ease myself in. What do you do, mate? And he's like, I am a data analyst and I'm the most boring man in the world.
Oh,
And I had
that's death.
nothing. You know when you know you've got nothing? Like your brain, I was so hungover. And I was talking to this man. They hated my old stuff. And I was like, fuck all of you. And I just didn't have anything in me.
Yeah.
But then I thought they might be good for you, but apparently they were shit for you, which did make me feel...
That makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not your fault at that
Yeah.
point.
Well, I wasn't.
Although it could just be Freddy shit as well.
Wow, that's...
Yeah,
I wasn't due to be on. I was a last minute replacement.
Yeah.
So I'm there doing all my rape jokes. And they're like, well, we did not come in.
FGM, Madeline McCann,
Peter?
9/11, paedophile 9/11, Bill Cosby AIDS.
I mean,
that's Freddy set.
paedophile 9/11 writes itself, doesn't it?
It is quite a funny... Like, that is a funny combination of things, isn't it?
Paedophile 9/11 is a totally different thing.
Yeah, it's Operation
9/11.
Utri. That was their
Yeah,
9/11. Like that morning when they all started going
it's
down.
It's just a dick. It's just a dick going into a 9 and then an 11-year-old.
I thought paedophile 9/11 was a genre. Paedophile 9 to 11.
I like how they write paedophile there just so people really know. They could have put 9 to 11-year-olds. They've gone, no, they need to know.
They need to
These
know.
are paedophiles that are doing this.
No, these 9 to 11-year-olds are paedophiles. Paedophile 9/11. Classic dead men.
You also did FGM and Maddie McCann.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who did?
That was not the right sound. That was me thinking of jokes about
Right.
both of them. Something about them both being missing, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something there.
Is there?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if you need more FGM and Maddie McCann jokes. Maybe aim in another
This
area.
feels like the Farsley gig all over again. Him going, there's something there.
There's something there. There's something in rape. I know there's something funny about rape.
To be fair, if you
Well, it's
do,
definitely enjoyable.
to be fair, if you do,
I love doing it. Is
be
that
f-
funny?
to be fair, if you do FGM and then afterwards you go, there's something there, you've done it wrong.
Yeah. Because you
Feel
cut the
gone.
clit off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
And you said Farsley didn't go for this stuff.
No, they did not.
Yeah.
And usually I would punish them by doing more stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's my way. But I decided not to.
Yeah. There's certain points where you've got to pick your battles, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're never going to come see you again.
No.
Like, it's an annoying thing for a
Well, two of them are. They're coming to see us in October. They've already bought tickets. So, soz for ruining the show. I had to go at the end. I had to go, it's going to be dead different.
It's not, is it? It's like when you do a gig too recently in a town or something,
Yeah.
and you think it's the same shit. I've
Yeah.
got like one new joke. Really.
But, like, thankfully, people don't go to comedy that often. So,
No.
like, most of the time...
You're
get-
absolutely
get
fine.
away with
Yeah.
it. Or just write some fucking new jokes. Don't be a hack, Johnny. Sort your shit out.
I'm not willing to do that.
Do you know what I saw on the internet yesterday?
Child pornography.
Yes.
And
I saw
and
paedophile
he loved
9/11.
He's
Anyone?
coming out as a pedo on Tonight Show.
So you know how there's just this pressure to just make content and do content all the time.
Uh-huh.
And nowadays, the way that some people are alleviating that is by going around and with a microphone and asking people questions.
Oh, like man in the street stuff. Real, like, lowest common
Who would ever do that?
Just real bottom-feeding scum of the internet.
would
sort
ever
of
do
stuff.
that?
Offering people money to embarrass themselves.
Yeah, maybe going like,
yeah.
I'm in Blackpool and this spastic's going to call me fat for 20 quid.
Really?
Yeah.
Or they could go onto your Instagram and see you compare from an angle.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's the worst angle to watch Rob? Is it 90 degrees? Yeah, let's film there, you thick cunts. The fuck? Why am I watching you comparing profile?
I did notice you've got a much fatter ass than I ever noticed.
Mate,
before
I've
from
got,
that clip.
I've got a wagon, mate.
But I only noticed from those clips. I've never seen
Mate,
it
I've
before.
got a fucking dump truck. People like underrate my ass. It's fucking, it's
No,
hefty.
but-
I've got a fucking McGinn over here.
I think you've
why
got a
he's
fatter ass
shooting
than Freddie.
He's
Mate, I've
shooting
got
at that angle
I've
for
got-
that reason.
yeah,
He
exactly.
wants
Show
it.
off the fucking Yaya Torre I'm waddling around
No,
with.
but it's not just that. It's that your back curves inwards.
Yeah.
So that your back curves into your
It's
arse.
extra booty, mate.
You
Yeah.
can't
Extra
be
booty.
as
I've got a
tall as
shelf.
Rob is and have good posture. Like your back is struggling, isn't it? Your back's like-
Every part of me is constantly under great strain.
So every once in a while, you'll do those interview things,
Yeah.
and you'll come across a person who is just
Yeah.
perfect. And this is this is this person. Right? So just pause it a sec.
Yeah.
Before we start, can you say who's the interviewer and who's the person that they're interviewing?
I mean, I don't know their names.
No, I mean, like, describe.
One of them looks like Joe Biden.
Yeah.
One of them doesn't.
One of them, yeah. One of them.
Condoleezza Rice.
I mean, like, you know, if she got developed quite a serious meth problem.
Yeah.
One of them looks like
Condoleezza Spice.
you know the prostitute on South Park who gets tricked into going out with a cop for ages.
Yeah.
That woman, that's who she looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do black people misbehave?
They do crime, they beat up everybody, do traffic violation. They are lazy, just collecting money from the government, don't take care of their children. They have good singing well and playing sport well.
What makes them lazy?
In Africa, you don't have to do much.
This is not lazy, and I'm lazy.
Pause it.
Okay.
So the interviewer is a black woman, and this guy he really hasn't.
He's like, it's the most amazing. Is even old people normally know like how to couch their racism now.
Yeah,
They know
yeah.
things that they shouldn't say explicitly. They'll
Yeah.
find little ways of like, oh, there's cultural differences, or they'll find some like little dog whistly way to say it. He's just like, no, I think black people are bad and white people are good. It's like, dude.
Honestly, he starts off strong and he manages to get worse.
It's fucking amazing where he goes, they're only good at sport and music. Like, dude.
He's giving them their due, though. He said, look,
Yeah,
at some
fair
thing,
play.
I think this guy's got too confident because he's been in a wheelchair all his life.
Yes.
So no one's ever kicked him in the head.
Yes, they don't
And I-
have repercussions.
Yeah. Because, like, that woman, if that was a man who wasn't in a wheelchair, would have
Yeah.
gone fucking off at him.
Yeah.
And instead, he's like, what a sweet little racist who can't walk.
It's really funny though. It's just really funny that he's gone. They're lazy. They're awful. They do crime. They're the worst. But what great singers!
It's amazing.
It's
Like,
just give them their due. They can hold a tune like nobody's business.
yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, he'll go home and pop on his Michael Jordan jersey, listen to some,
Well, it gets
listen to some old soul.
it gets so crazy.
Okay, so this is lazy skin.
Yes.
You know, I'm a white woman.
No, you're not right. You have the lips of black people, everything black.
Oh, what's black about me? What's my lips are black? How about my
Yeah.
eyes and my forehead? And this, I have white woman hair. Look.
My head has such hair. It's difficult to get control of it. She many times wear a wig.
Do you like when black people wear wigs?
They have no choice. I'm all the time with black people. I have at home. I have my head.
And she's lazy.
Yes.
Pause it.
Lazy?
Doesn't care at all.
He doesn't give a fuck. I love that he's wearing a rainbow jumper for a performing arts college as well. He's like an old liberal, but he's like, no, yes, she's lazy. I know specifically her.
Yeah,
It's fucking wild.
yeah. Oh, keep going.
Why I should tell her? She know.
Is my ass like a black woman?
Yes.
So you use the word nigga.
Using on me. They calling me when I'm calling them back. They get upset.
Do they look like criminals to you?
In their free time. She label me.
My dad's white.
Okay, so he's half white. What do you think about that?
Still look black. The hair and color. You need a couple more generations.
To take out the blackness, to take it out, right?
Yes, if you want.
You need Jesus, my guy.
Jesus was Jewish.
I like how he says the whole thing with a big grin on his face. He's like, this is my time to shine.
Because like that is amazing. Like no one's gonna batter him. You're totally right.
Yeah.
He's just so confident, and like someone just needs to smash him in the face.
Definitely.
I really liked it when she pointed to that group of young black men that looked like they would kick the fuck out of him. And she was like, what about them? What about them? Do they look like criminals? And he went, in the free time.
Yeah. Like they've probably got a day job. They're probably not successful criminals.
What I found strange about it was when the woman started showing him her ass. It was
Yeah,
like, why?
she's also a lunatic.
Yeah, why? Like, what makes you think he's going to have a good opinion on your ass?
Yeah, I've
You
seen
think
the
your ass,
light.
he's going to suddenly go, oh, actually, black people are all right. I mean,
Yeah.
that ass is worth
Or maybe he's gonna go-
the laziness.
Actually, no. That ass does look white. Correct.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to go, I will add asses to my list of things they're good at. Songs, music, and asses.
It's fucking wild. Like,
Isn't it crazy?
it's crazy that he's just like happily saying it into a microphone.
Yeah.
He's just like, no, this is what I think.
Yeah, I can't wait to get this old. I can't wait.
You're already like this.
You're never going to get that old.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's why he's enjoying it now. It's like people who spend their retirement money, well, like like spend their kids' inheritance in Vegas. That's what he's doing with his racism now.
Yeah, you're 2 years away from being in that exact wheelchair.
It's gonna be him in a mobility scooter, going like, "I don't like the Muslims."
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like how he's so racist that the black guy was just laughing at him.
Oh, that's it.
He was just like, this is kind of objectively, this is funny. I
you
know
can
that
see-
you're insulting everything about me, but this is just kind of
Because
funny.
he's so harmless, because he is just clearly insane. And he can't, he's not going to, bash anyone. You're not, physically threatened by him. He is just a man. The worst that's going to happen is, worst case scenario, fucking unplug his battery and you've beaten him.
I tell you what,
fucking Sergeant Bash over here is not doing anything, is he?
his kids will be fucking lunatics, though. Like, they'll be members of the SS or whatever.
Or it can go the other way, or they'll be like blue-haired, fucking non-binary,
That's
nose
his daughter.
ring.
The ultimate twist at the end. That's his daughter.
But Dad!
What do you think, mate? Because I think the accent helps him as well. The accent, you go, oh yeah, he's from a racist country. That probably helps as well. Do you think?
Are you saying he sounds like he's from Israel? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying Israel's a racist country?
I don't know. I was
Israel...
thinking Eastern
Tom,
European.
you're saying Israel doesn't have a right to exist, Tom? Is that what you're saying?
Seems like that's what
That seems like what you're saying.
No, I will say that, but that's not what I was saying just then.
Tom, do you not recognise the country of Taiwan? Wow. Okay, some international incidences that are happening today. Okay.
But
recognise Taiwan, Tom. Recognise Taiwan.
I don't know what Taiwan looks like.
Just an idea of a country like a
So now you're saying they all look the same. Is that it?
Oh, Taiwan looks just like China, does it? I know what you're on.
You're a fucking disgust.
You're a fucking disgust.
Yeah.
You're a disgust.
My point is, I think this might just be a normal racist guy, like an American racist guy,
right?
Who's got dressed like that, put on that accent, and got that wheelchair, just so he can say racist shit. It'd be a good way to be racist.
I think he's just a racist old Jewish guy.
Maybe.
I think that's what's happened there.
I also liked how much he claimed Jesus. Like when it got back, Jesus was like a good Jew.
Yeah. He was one of ours.
The best of us.
Absolutely wild, that video, isn't it?
It's fucking brilliant.
I saw it yesterday. I must have watched it 5 times.
I thought my granddad said openly racist things. I now reckon, he's not doing that badly. He's actually doing okay. Although, I must have told you the story of what he said at Christmas one year.
What did he say at Christmas?
I must have told you this. In the middle of a meal, literally, we all just sort of stopped halfway through a mouthful because it's never great when your old granddad in the middle of Christmas dinner goes, you know what's wrong with this country? It's never going to be, there's not enough provision for the arts. It's never going to,
Yeah.
He just goes, you know what's wrong with this country? We're literally like, and he goes, it's all the blacks and queers running it.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a strong,
it's quite bad, isn't it?
strong statement.
Quite bad.
When did
At
he
that
say
point,
that?
it was David Cameron who was running the country.
That's the famously black queer David
Cameron. Yeah. That's how he identifies.
Had anything led to that, or was it just out
Literally,
of the blue? That's just what he was thinking about.
That was what was on his mind. That was it. Look,
Imagine eating Christmas dinner and thinking about gay black people.
I know. It was fucking insane. In hindsight, I now see that, mental disorders run rampant through my family. We all just say what we're fucking thinking at any point.
Blacks and the queers.
Blacks and queers, yeah.
What, did anyone challenge him, or did you just ignore it?
There was just a heavy fucking silence.
That's a big silence.
It was just it died on its ass.
He's not doing that again.
No, it really was
me
just
at Farsley.
It was literally everyone just went really quiet, and then someone just went. So it was one of those. It was one of those. It was fucking brutal.
I like the idea that he doesn't really believe it. He's just thinking, I wonder what they'll take to this.
Yeah.
I wonder how this will go down.
Oh no, he believes it.
Is he still alive?
Just about, yeah. He's, yeah. Every time I see him, a little bit less.
Great.
He drove home from the pub last time I saw him after a pint, and I was like.
It's great when
Goodbye.
I'm watching him shake his way into his car, and I'm like, Inshallah.
There's 2 ways that you can watch old people die.
Yeah.
The first is just through slow deterioration over the course of many years. And the second, which is arguably
roller coaster rides.
arguably more sadder, is when they're absolutely fine up until they're about 93. Yeah. And then one day they just fall over, and then they never recover and just die 6 months later.
Like a turtle.
yeah.
It's like, oh.
Those are the saddest ones where you're like, oh, he's 92, but
Well, he's very sprightly.
he's still getting on. And then one day he falls over a branch. It's just his health just fucking...
Yeah. Thankfully, this will not be a thing that either of us have to contend with.
Why?
Old age.
Well, I'm planning on living to 50.
Yeah, that's going to be really old age.
And
for
that's optimistic, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah,
that's you
yeah.
being like, if I change my ways, I can get to 50.
Yeah, like
That's not
Freddie years are like dog years. How old is he in fat years? How old is he in calories?
Yeah, because you never see like a fat as fuck 85-year-old. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just a really fat pensioner, because they're dead.
Yeah, they've just all died. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's always the argument when people are like, oh, it's perfectly healthy. It's like, show me one in a retirement home.
Yeah.
Show me one. Show me one old person who is fat as fuck. They don't exist.
Yeah, but they eat less, but their skin stays, and they're the extra wrinkly pensioners, I think. So you know the
They're
extra
super
wrinkly
baggy.
I think
ones?
that might be what happens.
They're
generally.
the fat ones.
Right, because you can't retain weight at a certain point. Is
Yeah.
that what you're hoping for? Just age into thinness?
No,
You're just
I
trying to
wanna-
run. He's essentially taking a knee, trying to run out the clock on being
I
fat.
want to be one of those grandfathers that looks like a Shar-Pei. Just having some poor nurse trying to scoop out the folds of my arse, scoop shit out.
Jesus Christ, you are going to be horrific when you're like, even when there's even more skin. That isn't going to be anything you need.
Oh, God, yeah.
Your tits drooping even further. Whoever has to sponge bath you, it's like, fucking hell.
Yeah, you're going to have to earn a lot of money, Freddie, so you can pay someone to do that for you.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
I think it's a two-man job.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
The cleaning team from SeaWorld.
You're going to need a cart, here, aren't you?
It's going to like Gulliver's Travels. They're going to have to like tie him down.
Yeah, the Grandpa Freddy's got a car wash in his backyard. He just wheels himself through.
Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, I don't think like
I don't want to live that long anyway.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like. We looked a while ago at the like life expectancy for people of my height, and it was really depressing.
Really?
So, oh yeah. Like you don't get many fat ones, but you also don't get many tall ones.
I've never noticed that, but you are right.
Small, skinny, that's the way to live forever.
Yeah. So you've only got skinny to go, Tom.
Yeah.
Do you know?
'cause he's a bit fat.
Do you know what else I saw recently?
I got it.
Just keeping you in the loop, Johnny.
I
Just keeping
tweaked it.
just keeping you paged in, mate. Don't you worry. I know a lot of this is pretty fast paced, mate.
What do they mean?
Do you know what else I saw recently? There's a new trend going around.
Some more child
There's-
pornography.
There's no video for this, but it's great.
Right.
It's a trend. I don't know if either of you have heard of it.
Yeah.
It's called raw dogging.
I have heard of this. Yes, it's what I do with your mother.
Have you actually heard of it?
Yes, I have actually heard of it.
You have actually heard of it.
Yes, and it's what I do with your mother.
Do
I
you-
sit on long flights with your mother.
So raw dogging is people sitting on long, often
Long haul flight,
yeah.
but no
With Freddie's
water with Freddie's mum. So that's what makes it really hard. No, it's like they
On
sit
the
a flight.
lap.
They sit on a flight and they have no water, no entertainment, no headphones,
No
nothing.
sleep.
Nothing. They sit and they stare at the in-flight map for 9 hours.
Why?
There's
Why?
Because it's about mental resilience and toughness.
What are
And
they
like,
fucking
how
hell?
easy is your life
Yeah.
if you have to artificially make air travel worse?
there's
Yeah.
um
And
there's,
it's not that hard either. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
like going to Ukraine, is it? You just
Yeah,
sat there
exactly.
for,
Yeah,
like,
You're not on the fucking front line.
Yeah,
there's
that
a
is
there's an
wanky, isn't it?
even more extreme version of raw dogging
Right.
where they are not even allowed to
Barebacking.
No, they're not allowed to go to the toilet either.
Right.
So they just sit there staring at the screen
Yeah.
9 hours.
Yeah, that's fucking
10
ridiculous.
hours.
Imagine if you,
Google it, have a little look for raw
imagine
dogging.
if you were next to someone who was just shitting themselves whilst looking very content because they thought they were spiritually enlightened on a Ryanair flight. You'd be fuming, wouldn't you?
It's
Mental.
fucking ridiculous.
Isn't it mental?
It's all these like
Although having
alpha guys.
Although having said this, I do this on the way to gigs sometimes, but only for 2 or 3 hours where I'm in silence.
I sometimes do that as well. Sometimes I just like don't have any music and I just like.
But if it was a 9-hour drive, I wouldn't do it in fucking.
But-
I wouldn't do it for the challenge. I'm
and
doing
I'll do
it 'cause
I'll do it for a bit. I'll have that for like an hour. Then I'll
And
put
this is the
music on.
problem with the modern world. They're saying this is raw dogging. Really, it's just thinking.
Yeah.
But they've tried to make. That's all they're doing. They're just having a think.
Yeah. They've had
But
to give it a
like,
fucking
yeah,
name.
they've made it like
No,
ultra masculine.
it doesn't sound alpha enough. It doesn't sound Andrew Tate enough.
Yeah.
Thinking. What did you do on the flight? I thought
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
9 hours.
Yeah, I had some thoughts, didn't I?
Just like a man.
Yeah.
It is fucking crazy. Yeah, it's just having a little think to yourself.
Do they take tablets and stuff with them just in case they hate it? Or do they
don't
just
think
not
they
take it at all?
not taking
To make sure
tablets.
they don't...
I don't think they're deciding between raw dogging and banging a Valium. I don't think.
No,
I think
like
there's-
a tablet
there's
to
so much-
watch. Like
oh, right, an iPad.
Yeah,
right,
like an iPad,
There's
yeah,
a
yeah.
screen built into the seat, Tom. It's a
Not
plane.
all planes.
I think on these ones because they're
This
watching
is
the
long
screen.
haul, so there's
Right.
no point in raw dogging for. I mean, I fly to the Isle of Man every once in a while.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a 20-minute flight.
It's like
Yeah,
being
but
on
if
a
you go
bus.
to Tenerife, that's like 3 or 4 hours. That'd be a challenge.
Yeah.
Where does the phrase raw dogging come from?
I don't know. I think
Like
maybe
that-
that's what Jay Slater was doing in the desert. He was raw dogging the desert in Tenerife.
Have you heard the latest with him about
no, I haven't, no.
the Rolex thing?
No, I haven't.
He apparently stole a 12 grand Rolex,
Right.
which is why he was like super paranoid and wouldn't want to go back anywhere. or anything like
Right.
that.
So he's robbed someone, so he's ran away from that. Right. I still don't think that means you should die.
I do.
It means
think
I care
12
less if he is dead.
No, I think, human life's sacred and all that.
I couldn't give a fuck
can't-
either way.
Yeah, yeah, I don't care,
If he
that's the
stole the
thing.
Rolex or he didn't steal the Rolex, who gives a fuck about the little wanker?
Yeah, that is essentially it. Yeah, yeah.
Gives a fuck about the little wanker. That's more insensitive than what I said.
I don't really know anything about. I've sort
Yeah.
of missed the whole.
Missed the
what's-
boat. Every now and again, I nope out on a story as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to read about this one.
I just couldn't be arsed of it. It just felt like,
Yeah.
and people were so into it.
Tell you what I've been reading. I think Lucy Letby might be innocent.
No, really?
I think I might be a Lucy Letby truther.
Really?
I'm getting there.
Who set her up then? Of all these babies
No.
planning it together?
No, but like, it's
8 baby suicides.
it's happened a couple of times before.
Babies are very anxious these days, okay?
It's never been harder to be a baby.
It would be really funny if, whenever you were on shift, babies kept killing themselves under your care, and you were genuinely innocent. But you were like, "Oh,
another
fuck.
one. Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I don't know if funny is the exact right term I use. This is hilarious.
Oh my God. You're never going to guess what happened to me today. Killed another baby.
The ultimate pranksters, these little babies.
No, but
God, he's committed to the bit.
but objectively, it's quite funny.
It is funny from the
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think that I'd find the objective funniness in it and be like, again, honestly, it's not me, but it is funny that it keeps
That's because
happening.
you're a psychopath, though, and you wouldn't feel anything when the kid died. That would be the
I
difference.
think I could watch a baby die in front of me and I
Right.
wouldn't be bothered.
So, I may have overstated my position. I don't know necessarily she's innocent, but I think maybe she shouldn't have been convicted. I don't think there's enough evidence to convict, right? Because it's happened a couple of times in America that have been like, basically, statistical quirks have happened, and they've used that data to convict people who've later been exonerated.
Yeah.
And, like, the thing of, like, when they talk about the shift pattern, this is one of the big bits of evidence they used to convict her, was that she was on shift when all of these babies died and no one else was.
Yeah.
They didn't include 6 babies who died in that. So, like, yeah, if you take all the babies that died when she was on shift for all of them. But if you take all of the babies that died, she wasn't. So they've selectively sampled. So there's little things like that through the evidence that, like, are like, it's all very circumstantial is the thing. She might well have done it. I don't think there's enough to
But
convict.
babies die in that
Yeah,
unit.
yeah, exactly.
I'm
So
looking
no,
for.
There was a
like-
lot more when she was on shift, is the point.
Sure, but like she worked there and it was understaffed and there were reports about it being a massive problem there in that like
Okay,
they
so
didn't have
how
enough
do you-
consultants, they had junior doctors on shift when they needed more experienced doctors.
Here's a question for you that sort of blows your theory right out of the water.
It's not my theory.
How do you explain...
The Guardians, I read it in there.
How do you explain all those diaries that were found at her home that was like, I'm evil, I kill loads of
Oh,
babies.
yeah, yeah. No, it's not
I am a
correct.
baby killer.
Oh no, that looks real bad. But no, she never actually said I'm a baby killer. What she said was like, she said I killed them was a sentence from it. But there's like, I know it's not correct. I know it's not correct.
I've heard enough.
I know it's not correct.
I thought it was going to be so much smarter than that. And a literal confession.
Not to something
It said I
specific.
killed them.
It's so
What does
ambiguous,
that
though.
mean?
It's so
That's what I mean.
ambiguous.
I know. That's the thing.
I was talking about my internal thoughts.
Yeah.
Motion for a retrial,
Yeah. Look,
please.
no, like that is in a sentence of like thousands of pages though. Of like she was clearly really mentally ill. She had loads of problems, but like there's loads of problems with
I
it.
hope a diary wasn't just I killed them over and over again. It's going to be other stuff in it.
Yeah, there was like diagrams as well.
Little baby coffin.
It's like looking at Da Vinci's flying machines.
Yeah.
Just everyone more ridiculous than the last.
And look, I totally get it. If I was on the jury and they read that out, I probably would go, yeah, fair enough. But there's loads of other like medical shit that I'm too thick to like
you know what?
recount now. But
Do you know
like there's
what?
loads of like medical data with it where it's
In-
like shaky. It's just not as convincing as I first thought it was. Because at
In-
first I was like, Oh well, definitely.
Yeah.
But like, I read a really big piece where they went into the fucking evidence, and I was like, oh, actually,
In retrospect,
it's not quite as solid as it looked.
In
is what I'm saying.
retrospect,
Yeah.
those diaries should have read. I killed most of them,
Yeah.
apart from the 6 that got away.
Yeah, but the problem is, one of the things they've got is like the methodology of how they claim that she killed him doesn't stand up. Like there are medical experts who are like, no, it can't be that. Like the claiming of injecting air, the bruising doesn't match what that would happen according to experts. They didn't allow that evidence as admissible in the court case.
I'm so excited to see your journey, Rob.
I know.
Into full.
I'm going to be stood with a placard outside the
she's
court.
innocent.
She's innocent, and I'm going to marry her. No, like I say, I don't know if she's innocent at all. Like, and the probability, I would say, leans towards her being guilty. But I don't think there's enough. I don't think it's been proved beyond reasonable doubt.
Here's why I think she might be innocent.
You're insane.
I'm not insane. This is a very
She had diaries at home.
Yeah, but that's
of
not.
her
said-
saying-
Again, that is circumstantial.
It's
not-
circumstantial. It could be about the spiders in her house. It could be
that she blames herself for their death.
Yeah.
Because even though it wasn't
Exactly.
her
She could
actual
be just
murder.
having mental problems.
Okay.
And like, babies have died. I must have done it.
Let's start a Lucy Letby podcast.
People are saying that she, yes.
It feels
Lucy
where
Letby
this
truth.
should end.
Live and let be.
Yeah.
Live and let be.
Here's why I think she's innocent, right?
Yeah.
It's because she's done. She's also been convicted of loads of attempted murder, right? If you're the world's best baby murderer, which you might be, you shouldn't be doing attempt. You shouldn't be getting done for attempted.
You've
but
got to practice, though. You've got
Yeah,
to
but it's
practice.
like penalties. It's still got like a 0.8.
These are
XP.
premature babies. You can
Yeah.
kill a baby. They're
Yeah,
well
but-
easy to kill.
Yeah, but the
she's
odds
either,
one-
she's either innocent or overrated as the best baby killer.
I think overrated. I'll go there. I'm on that side. I
She's,
think
she's like Ronaldo. It's mainly penalties.
Yeah.
Stat padding.
Yeah,
Flat track bully, isn't she, Lucy Letby?
most of the
can she
babies
kill someone in Stoke on a Tuesday night? That's the
And
question.
Stoke Mandeville. Like a goat, like Jimmy Savile.
like a Ronaldo free kick. Most of her babies went straight into the wall.
Which ironically would have been quite a good way to get rid of him.
No, it'd be awful. It'd be a good way to kill him.
Yeah.
It'd be a really difficult way to hide. the
Sure.
body.
Yeah, to make that look like an accident. Why is this baby flat? It's got a brick imprint on its forehead.
It was like I would have got it.
Wait a minute. It's just flat on one side. It's only flat on one side. The other side of it has the contours of a baby, but one side is flat. Why is there a baby-shaped red mark on that wall?
Why is there a painting of a tunnel on that wall?
Why has it got your footprint on it? That's circumstantial.
Yeah, you just start blaming the junior doctor. Like it's just two people pointing at each other. Like, it was them. It was.
But yeah, all I'm saying is she was convicted on relatively shaky statistical grounds. It doesn't mean she didn't do it. It doesn't mean she did do it. I don't think the conviction is from what I read. But look, I'll read something else. I'll be convinced the other way. But I thought it was just interesting that when you're very sure about stuff, often like when you. Everything's more complicated than you think, innit? I was very, very sure on that. Then I read more about it, and I was like, but you can do that with literally anything.
Can you?
I'm a very stupid man.
Can
Don't
you
listen to me about
Google
anything.
Lucy Letby innocent? Just keep that one up. Just keep that up. New tab.
Yeah.
Lucy Letby innocent.
Well, you can literally find the Guardian article I read today. that-
Yeah,
Alright,
I saw the
fix it,
headline.
Yeah. And then you can. You could laugh at me for believing it.
Killer a coincidence.
It's a very long article.
Yeah, it's a very
isn't it?
long read, but it's basically like it is like like I'm not going off like a proper it's not Alex Jones. Like I know the Guardian aren't perfect. There's a lot of fucking problems with them, but they are like a legitimate news.
You cannot
source.
trust the mainstream media.
Well, that is
This
true.
all I'm saying.
MSM.
MSM.
Maybe
it's
I've been
all bullshit.
MSM'd.
You
Fuck, have I
are.
been MSM'd?
Yeah.
I think I've been MSM'd.
Where,
I'm sorry, Russell Brand. I've been MSM'd.
You know those people who don't trust the mainstream media?
Yeah.
Where do they get news from?
Russell Brand.
Facebook.
And Alex Jones.
Like Twitter accounts.
Yeah. And like, look, I get don't trust the media. I get that bit. That bit, I'm like, cool. But like, by that, it should be like, just check up on them. Check that, their sources. Have a little bit more. Doesn't mean if they say it, it's false, and you should believe whoever's saying the opposite. Because it always it's that thing of like, you don't believe them, but then you go to a much worse source and believe them.
Yeah.
So what you said is do your own research. Is that
No.
what you're saying?
What I'm saying is there is literally no way for any of us to accurately know what is true in the world anymore, and we're all fucked.
Oh, mate, it's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, like none of us know. Like that's what I mean. Like I've just fucking believed that about Lucy Letby because I read an article on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Like I'll believe anything. All of us do it. We're all fucking like constantly. I have no idea what's real.
I reckon you could get what's the most cut in case sorry, set in stone cut and dry case of killing.
9/11.
9/11.
Or like
Some
Ian
people
Huntley.
don't believe 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like how would you fake that?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you might think it was like the government did it. Like that's the conspiracy theory where I'm like, I still think it's mental, but like at least you know that could happen. Like there is a conceivable, but it definitely did happen.
Yeah,
it's not like the Holocaust.
Or did it? Some people don't believe in Australia.
Yeah, Freddie can't go.
Thanks, mate.
No worries.
Why can't you go to Australia?
No, he can go to Australia. He just fell out with a promoter and they didn't want him to go.
Yeah.
So I went instead and laughed at him.
That's very funny.
You might be watching or listening to this going, wouldn't this be better if I could also smell the guys who are doing this? So maybe come see us live.
We are doing the Edinburgh Fringe.
Yes.
Rob, you're doing your own show for the whole month. Where are you going to be at?
I'm going to be at the Caves. It's on Cowgate. It's right in the centre. And I'm at 8:55 p.m. every day, apart from one of them. I think it's like a Monday in the middle, but, you know, don't come to that. It's going to be dead good.
I'm doing the second half. I'm doing from the 13th of August onwards.
Part-timer.
I am doing the cask room at the Mash House, again, right in the centre, right next to the Caves, actually. And mine's at 5:05.
And we're going to try and do some live podcasts as well, so come check us out. Like, have a look at those in the brochure. We haven't officially confirmed the dates yet.
So if you are a Dead Men Talking fan, please come down. We'd love to see you there. Get pictures, come say hello. Stop
Just
us.
mainly give us money.
Harass us, harangue us.
Yeah.
Touch us.
Yeah, touch Freddie. Just without saying anything, just walk up and rub his face.
Oh, right. Okay. Here's a rule. Right. Rob said that this is fine. If you see Rob in Edinburgh, take your finger and just try and ram it up his ass. No matter where you are or what he's doing.
Freddie doesn't really like greetings, is the thing about him. So what he much prefers, as the flamboyant gay man he is, just tickle his bollocks. Just walk up, tickle his bollocks without saying anything.
Do you know
Just a
what?
little
If
tickle.
I've been walking around Edinburgh all day,
Yeah.
you fucking touch them at your own risk.
But if you can't be asked going to the Edinburgh Festival, then Freddie's going to be going on tour.
I'm on tour, baby. I am on tour October and November. I'm going to 20 different cities all across the UK and Ireland. There's some places that are dead close to selling out already. I think they'll probably be sold out by the time you're listening to this. And there's other places as well that have literally limited availability. It's
Some of them
selling really well.
aren't selling at all, though, so buy those tickets.
Shout out to Darwin and Cardiff. No, they're actually doing all right, but they're just not as well as everything else. If you want tickets, then head over to freddyquinne.co.uk, Freddy with a Y, QUINNE.co.uk, and get your tickets right now before they sell out.
The Army of the Dead needs you. Join us at patreon.com/Dead Men Talk Pod to get even more from this podcast. If you love it, you can get an extra episode every week. We've got loads of specials on there. There's more stuff going up all the time. And most importantly, you are the reason, you who've signed up to the Army of the Dead, are the reason that we can go so hard. The reason we don't need to give a fuck about upsetting anybody is that we have you behind us. So join us at patreon.com/Dead Men Talk Pod. Get yourself a free trial for a week if you like. It's £3 a month. You get loads of extra stuff. Now, here's a little taster of a recent episode from Patreon for you to enjoy.
Your best friend has been caught with a boot full of dog heads.
I'm best friends with Dom, am I?
He's blaming you. What do you do?
Right. Been caught with a boot full of dog heads.
Yeah.
Who's he blaming it to? The police?
Yeah,
I
I think we need
becomes
to
a policeman.
adjust this. Someone has put a boot full of dog heads in your boot.
Right.
What are you doing?
Gonna be quite annoyed. I've just got a new car. I've been doing really well at taking all the crisp packets out after every journey. I'd be furious if it was full of dog heads. I haven't even let my
upholstery.
I haven't even let my dog in my car yet, let alone a lot of heads.
Genuine answer is I go down to a river.
No, you've been caught though already. You're not trying to get rid of him.
Oh, you've been caught. I thought you said you were.
You're trying to explain it.
Actually, yeah. Let's just say. Well, let's do both. One you've been caught, and one you just.
So what I'm getting rid of it. There's a river right near where I live.
Yeah, I'd drop them in a Manchester Canal. There's all sorts of shit in there.
Yeah, I have a shovel, and I just shovel and I'd chuck them.
Yeah,
like that.
I'd just I'd walk to the canal wearing all plain black clothing with my face covered in case there's a CCTV camera, dump them in there, fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, just leave them floating in the canal. There's all sorts of shit in there anyway, you know. Wouldn't even stand out in the Manchester Canal. People are like, dog heads again.
Yeah, especially if it's near Chinatown.
Yeah, makes a change from all the floating dead gay men that are normally in the fucking Manchester canals.
Can we not get through one dead dog bit without you being racist? Right, but what if you are caught? So
Yeah.
someone catches you with a boot full of dog heads. How do you explain?
Someone. Who's the someone? Because I might just kill them. Like, you know what?
There's room for one more head in it.
Like on GTA, when someone sees you do a crime, so you kill them so they don't go to the police.
Yeah,
Like, Like, might have to do that.
Maybe that's how they got caught. Ended up with so many dog heads in the first place.
Yeah, just one after another. Like the old woman who swallowed a fly.
Yeah.
Started off accidentally killed a mouse. Then he accidentally killed a cat.
So I've got this. I've got this down. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Right. So pull me over.
Woo!
How much of this charade do I have to do?
Okay.
Wind down the window.
You're
Excuse
right.
me, sir. Are you all right?
I'm
It's
fine.
just you look very fat.
Been eating today, sir.
Can you blow into this, please? I'm showing a dangerously high level of hash brown.
What's your badge number? I'm going to report this. What's your badge
It's
number?
a good technique. Turn it around on him straight away.
What's your badge number? I'm going to report this. I think that's very unprofessional.
Yeah.
Now, what's your reason for pulling me over?
Well, I'm from the fat police. I noticed your suspension dragging. Do you have a license for those tits?
Is this because you're so heavy or there's something in your boot?
Well, you can check my boot if you want.
Okay, I go. It's my boot opening
Okay.
noise.
I thought it was Freddy trying to breathe.
So I'm just double dropping chicken nuggets in the
Hurry
front
up.
seat.
Hurry up, officer. I'm late for the art exhibit
Okay, why have you got a burger there? Why have you got a burger in your hand?
because I'm hungry.
Uh-huh.
I'm on my way to the art exhibit.
What art?
Conceptual art
Uh-huh.
at the Manchester MoMA.
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I have to drive this exhibit of realistic but fake looking dog heads to there.
What's
because,
the name of the artist so I can just pop them into Google?
It's me. I'm the artist.
You're the artist.
Yeah,
You've got an exhibition at the Museum of Modern Art.
Yes.
Right, so I assume there'll be a lot of history of your artistic career that I can easily
No,
find.
this is my big breakthrough.
Your big breakthrough,
It's
your
first exhibit.
work of art. And rather than it being a watercolour in some cafe,
That's
you're getting
correct.
a conceptual sculpture of dog heads into the Museum of Modern Art.
That's correct.
And you say these dog-
I am a Nepo baby.
Right, who are your parents? So I can look on Wikipedia. 'Cause
Mark Steele.
Mark Steele. So you're Mark Steele's other son.
Yes.
So it's Elliot Steele.
Yeah.
Yeah. Likes exercise, jiu-jitsu, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And this big fat cunt.
That's correct. Yeah.
Right.
We don't talk.
Yeah, clearly, because you have wildly different accents. For a start.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now hurry up because
Yeah.
I've got to get going.
In what way did Mark Steele help you get into the Museum of Modern Art?
Yeah, under vets.
Very unsuccessful vets.
What link do you have? What link does he have? into there?
His best friend is
A dog.
Who's his best friend?
married
In the boot.
to the owner.
What are they called?
What's the owner called?
And the person they're married to?
Well, the owner is called Siobhan.
Siobhan.
Yeah.
Siobhan owns an art gallery. A Siobhan.
Yeah.
Siobhan what?
Bellsdale.
Siobhan Bellsdale,
Yeah.
the owner of the Museum of Modern Art in Manchester.
No, she's not the owner. She's the curator.
She's
like-
the curator,
yeah,
right? That makes a lot
yeah.
more sense. You said owner, but I'm willing to overlook that, even though it will be entered into evidence.
Well, this is my first time, so I don't know all the lingo.
There is no Siobhan Bellsdale. There's Siobhan Bell.
Right? Have you just Googled that to check if that was real?
Yeah. I thought there might be a Siobhan
Sorry,
Bellsdale.
we're just going to pop a little pin in this. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I thought it'd be funny if there was a Siobhan Bellsdale and we could find
There's
her.
obviously not a Siobhan Bellsdale.
Why not? The two
It's a
names.
stupid name. It's a stupid name. Can I get back to my interrogation?
Look, if you didn't want me to be here, then you should have invited me to meet
Because at the
officer.
moment, we're doing good cop, spastic cop, and it's not working. Okay, so
Good cop, spaz cop.
tell me where the bodies are. Yeah, tell them.
I used to be a gang member, you know.
Look, you got to be nice to me. You're not going to like my partner. He's a real spastic.
Is that cop in drag? So, look. Right.
Right.
Siobhan Bellsdale,
Yep.
and Siobhan's partner is called
Andy.
Andy Bellsdale.
Yeah.
Right. Got Andy and Siobhan Bellsdale, the Bellsdales.
Yeah.
They're Mark Steele's best friend.
Yep.
And Mark Steele is your dad.
Yep.
And that's
Siobhan
why
is
you have.
curating. What's the exhibition called?
The exhibition is called a fascinating insight into.
It's just curated by Lemony Snicket.
It's called. It's called
A fascinating insight into what?
Dogs.
Dogs. It's a fascinating. What? So that's the name of the exhibition. So there's Insights of Dogs. And what's the name of the specific piece within the exhibition? That fascinating insight into dogs. What do you call this sculpture?
This sculpture is called Unleashed.
Unleashed. Okay. Like your comedy.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
A fascinating
what does-
insight into dogs. And then there's just 40 dog heads. Wow, what a fascinating insight into dogs.
What fascinating insights have you discovered that you want to share through this work? What's the meaning behind it? What are you trying to translate with your work?
Well, the meaning behind it is that we often see dogs.
I do, to be fair.
But usually they have bodies.
Yeah. We often see dogs as all different shapes and sizes, and this is a way of unifying them.
All their heads are a different size, though, aren't they?
No,
They're
I've
different shapes.
shaved them down.
You've shaved down a bulldog and a chihuahua head to be the same size.
Yeah.
How much shaving have you done on that Doberman?
Yeah. What is-
Hey guys, if you want to shave dogs, Manscaped.
Right. Also,
So,
these dogs aren't shaved.
you're sorry?
These are just dog heads.
No, I do it when I get there.
When you get there, you shave the dog heads.
Yeah, yeah.
So these
It's-
are dog heads, though.
Well,
They're
it's,
not
well,
fake.
it's why it's
These are real dog heads.
it's why it's conceptual art.
So these are dog heads,
yes,
though. Right.
yes, but they've been donated. It's fine.
It's been donated. Who donated their dogs?
The owners.
Right. So we've got a report that quite a lot of these dogs are missing.
What? What do you mean?
Well, there's a collar on that one. We've got a phone number. We're going to ring the owner.
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Bring.
Hello.
No,
Hello.
no. We've got the owner over there. Hello. Hi. We were wondering if you had recently lost a dog.
I've lost some of it.
That's it. That's the end of the episode. End of the episode. Nothing will be funnier than that. Thank you for being a patron.
Fucking fascinating. Can we title? I know we don't normally title episodes, but we've got to call this a fascinating insight into dogs.
Right. Thanks for,
Fascinating insight into dogs.
thanks for listening. Did you make sure that you voted?
No, I didn't vote.
Did you not?
I turned out I was still registered at my old house and I couldn't be asked.
I love it.
I was like, I couldn't be asked going up to Levenshulme because, the reason I couldn't be asked going to Levenshulme is because Labour already had 70% of the vote share last time.
Yeah.
So there was fuck all point. Like they got a massive majority. It was never in any sort of doubt. And all I could basically do was add another vote for the Greens in third if I wanted. So who gives a fuck?
That's what I did. I voted Green
Yeah.
pointlessly.
Of course you did, you pussy.
Oh, 100%. I'm a woke pussy.
I'm a woke
That's
pussy
who I
too.
am.
I would have totally voted Green. Yeah.
What about you, Freddie?
Reform.
Yeah.
Inevitable.
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't really like reform. Not right wing enough, are they?
Brexit means I just wrote EDL all over the ballot paper. Stuck that in.
Drew a swastika on it.
He just wrote "Go home, Rishi."
Not my country.
What have you just gasped at?
So we were. I was doing the roast on Sunday at Hot Water, and that's how I got this delightful little mark on my head.
Did you get punched? I was wondering about that.
No, I'll tell you what happened. So I got a delightful
Fatty Potter
little
over here.
fucking
The philosopher's scone.
Hagrid comes up to you one day and goes, "You're fat, Harry."
I know.
You're You're a fat cunt, Terry.
You're not the first person to yell that at me.
Can't fit under the stairs. Fat Count Harry Potter would be so funny. Doing the roast, and there was a fireman in the front row who been through a divorce.
Yeah.
And so me and Daddy were ripping him. And then I asked him if he thought he could pick me up. And so he came on stage, he tried picking me up, and he couldn't pick me up.
Yeah.
And so I ripped him even more. I'm like, this is why she left and all this stuff. And then,
Oh, yeah, because shame on him.
Yeah.
Shame on him that athletic, muscular man who is trained in how to pick people up couldn't pick you, an aquatic whale.
A human
Exactly.
anvil.
So he's a human challenge stone. You know, in like Iceland and like Scotland, they have these huge stones that it's
The
like,
Atlas stones.
Yeah. If you can pick one up, you're a mythical warrior. It's like some massive Icelandic guy going, "Oh, one day I will pick up the Freddy Quinne."
Freddy's the last
I just
challenging
need to
world's
keep-
strongest man.
Anyway,
He's just sat next to this little podium. They're all looking at him like, "I don't know."
anyway, we
Trying to pull him with his teeth.
I must have really pissed him off because he
Trying to
really
flip him like a big fat tire.
I'm just enjoying how much you want to tell this story.
No, it happens every week. It happens every week.
He constantly tries to start a story, but then he's fat.
And what I like about it is the way he said, anyway, with the voice of someone saying, I'm moving past this.
So I was annoying him quite a lot, and it must have really pissed him off because he really tried to pick me up, and then he picked me up, but then he did it with such force that he hit my head against the brick wall behind.
Like Lucy Letby trying to kill a baby.
Yeah. And it hurt.
Allegedly.
Yeah, this baby will not die.
But anyway, the reason that I was going to say that is because I was there. I got early and I watched the new act night before.
Right.
With Danny, and we watched an act go on stage. And his opening bit, he was like, "Hey, Rishi Sunak is treating this country. His policy on immigration was like he treated this country like a corner shop." That's what he said. They went, his policy on immigration, and then he literally did like an Indian.
What, he had his shop remixed by Fatboy Slim?
No, it was like he did an Indian voice, like 2 inch.
Yeah, I know. I
whatever.
get what the Indian voice is, mate. Yeah.
And it was one of those. It was like
I don't do it.
don't, because I will. Yeah, it was absolutely wild.
Yeah.
I can't remember why that.
How did it go?
It did not go great.
Right.
It did not go amazing.
Okay.
I can't remember why I brought this up. I think I have a delayed concussion.
One of my favourite new act stories ever was it was at the Stand, Newcastle, Red Bar, and this act went at his first ever gig, and he walked on. There was like 300 people in, and you just couldn't speak, and so the promoter got him off and then called him back on, and all the crowd were like, come on, you can do it. And he walked to the mic with the most love and spot you can get in a room, and his first line was, aren't all women slags? I've just never seen someone deflate a room that was so up for him.
And that man was Freddy Quinne.
Do you know what? If he'd have planned that all out,
That would have been
I
fucking
100%
amazing.
agree.
That's
with it.
so
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's often the case with the mental ones, though. It's like, oh, if you meant to do that, that would have been brilliant. But they don't.
Yeah.
They're just divs.
Who's your favourite ever mental comic?
There's so many. Like I must have told you about the fucking dinosaur guy. So there was a guy who used to do a dinosaur character. So he'd come on. He was called Terence the T-Rex. Right? So he'd be like, oh, next up we've got Terence. Right?
The T-Rex.
And he'd come up and he'd be like, rah, I'm a dinosaur. Right, and he'd do this all the time. I kept seeing him at open mic nights, and like doing this dinosaur character. And one night I was like, Terence, can I ask you something? So I'm curious, right? Is Terence a dinosaur, or is he a man who thinks he's a dinosaur? And he goes, oh, I've never thought about that. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're a man pretending to be a dinosaur. How have you not thought about that? That's the first question, is it not?
It's just a concept. It's just the idea of T and T, just the alliteration.
Like, yeah, Terence T-Rex, let's go, done.
Was his name really Tarrant?
No.
No, so he's
It was really a T-Rex.
It was pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
That was one of my favourites. I love that.
My favourite was a guy. He doesn't do it anymore, bless him. But if he's listening, I'd love to see his act again. Fuck, I'd book him for Dead Meat tomorrow.
Yeah.
He was called Brian 3000. And it was a guy dressed in a suit, and he had a giant robot head.
Love it.
Huge. Like, I'm talking, it was at least this, it was massive, right? And it had big lights for eyes. It was like car headlights, and they'd light up and stuff. This head was like...
Sounds sick.
Yeah, exactly. And so he'd come on stage with his head. This head must have taken dozens of hours of work.
Yeah.
Like it was really animatronic, you know. Comes on stage as a robot, and he goes, "Hello, beep, beep, boop, beep, beep." He go, "What year is it?" Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. Like that. And the crowd would be like, "What?" And he'd go, "I can't hear you." Beep, boop, 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 beep. "What year is it?" Beep, 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 beep. And people would be like, 2012. And he'd go, "Oh, no. Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep. I was meant to travel back in time to 1971. Beep, beep, malfunction." That was it. That was his opening bit.
Yeah.
That was it.
Love it.
And then for the rest of it, it was one of those things where the character of Robot just sort of
That's
ebbed
so
away.
funny.
Until it's just a man in a
It
cardboard
ebbed-
hat.
Well, it was like, do you remember Jolly Boat?
Yeah.
So do you remember Jolly
Yeah,
Boat?
yeah.
So they have
Are they
this.
not still about?
They have
I
this
imagine so.
amazing 7-minute routine where they did pirate songs to open up with, and crowds used to love it every time. Go for it, and they'd have their shirts off. They'd have pirate hooks. They'd have eye patches. They'd have little fucking parrots.
Pirates.
They'd have blow up. They'd have blow up. Like swords and stuff like that. Pirates.
Peglets.
We get it. We get it.
Pirate ships. Treasure.
And they do-
pirates. Pirates. Booty. Treasure maps. You know pirates. Tom, you know pirates. The sea. Pirates.
Pirates?
Pirates.
You mean videos?
Walk the plank. Pirates.
They do
Cutlass.
they-
Pirates, pirate hats. Pirates with a pirate hat. They had pirates. They had rigging.
Birds that talk.
Birds
you
and
mean?
birds that talk.
Birds that
Pirates.
talk.
Pirates. You know pirates. You know pirates.
They would do like a 7-minute bit where they would parody songs. So instead of like "No Woman, No Cry," they'd be like "No Rum and No I." That'd be their thing.
That's good though. That is good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
quite
yeah.
good.
Eye patches.
And then-
Pirates.
Yeah, pirates.
And then at the end,
Yeah,
at the end of the song, which would
Those
always
hats.
Pirates.
it would always get like a standing ovation. It'd always be great. And then at the very end, they just never do anything pirate related ever again for the rest of the set. It was like, so this next song's about Tinder. You're like, whoa, you pirates, what are you doing?
It's got to be like, I was swiping right. Surely. You got to be doing pirate Tinder.
Yeah. But it wasn't. They ditched the theme immediately. And I always thought it was so funny. I always thought it was such a funny thing to be like, right, we're done with that. Anyway, ignore all of this.
Yeah. Now I'm just regular stand up.
They didn't even put a T-shirt on. It would have been so easy to make that change.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny.
That is fun.
Right, Johnny, are you a fan of stings that don't go anywhere and need to die?
I'm not sure I fully understand the question.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, you're not going to understand this feature either, and yet we still do it every week.
It's the best feature in podcasting history.
Well, that's good.
Time for Cunt of the Week.
Right, so what's the premise of this then?
Oh, it's
Lad
like
baby,
baby,
it's
lad
lad
baby
baby.
win. The premise of this is Tom wastes our time for a bit and then we get angry.
I'm going to tell you 3 stories that have been sent in by our ugly listeners.
Yep.
Not just ugly, some of them are retarded too.
Some of them are fat
Yeah.
and smelly,
And ugly.
but they're all cunts.
And dim.
Do you think you've got one really hot, intelligent, or fan member?
If we do, I'm yet to meet them. I didn't see any at our tour shows.
At the festival, will turn up and it'll just have the worst day of their lives.
Just one really
As they just
erudite
have to,
gentleman.
Yeah, run away from lots of trolls trying to fuck their feet.
He's been chased by hordes of emos.
Have you seen, by the way, speaking of fucking feet, have you seen Lily Allen has set up a...
I have, yeah. Friend of the podcast, Lily Allen.
a foot fetish
Lily
thing?
Allen.
Well, we kept saying that she had a baggy vagina. We did a whole episode about her having a massive baggy vagina.
No, because we heard that she'd listened to this.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we
that's
did-
exciting.
We did a whole episode.
Someone
about her having
someone told us that she
Who,
listened.
though?
Well, one of our fans, we're like, well, that's definitely bullshit. So we just was like, wouldn't it be funny if she listened? And we just did a whole episode about her having a baggy vag. So we did that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it turns out she tweeted us afterwards.
That's very cool.
It was very cool. She was very funny.
Very
very
funny.
sound. But yeah, it turns out she was. I don't know if someone just made her aware or if she was actually listening. I have no
Who
idea.
knows?
Either way, bit of
It's-
fun.
It's a lovely
Great,
mate.
yeah, it's great.
Well, yeah, foot pictures on.
She's selling feet pictures. So apparently she found out like there's a foot rating website where you get rated, like they rate women's feet, and she had a 5 out of 5.
What?
Yeah. Because foot fetish guys, they get organised. They're
Right.
like, who's got fit feet?
Google it. Foot fetish rating website.
Yeah. So she's got a 5 out of 5 on that. She was like, I've got fit feet, fine. So she's doing.
Because you'd never know.
Which you never know until
You'd
you go on there.
Yeah,
like,
you'd never know what your feet are
I
like.
assume mine bad. Freddie's are a 1 out of 5. Freddie
Mine,
has
mine are a,
the worst feet.
mine are a 0 out of 5.
It's
But
unbelievable.
that might reverse make you a 5
So-
out of 5.
no, no,
'cause
no.
for people
There's
who
a
like
real
feet,
kink.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a very niche kink for his. There are goats with
Every-
nicer feet than that fucking awful fat cunt.
Everything about my feet is gross.
Literally
So-
everything you can
But
imagine.
people who want to be like humiliated by
So-
feet, that might be like the ideal.
So,
foot.
first of all, my toenails grow quite long and sharp.
That's not nice.
Secondly, I have.
Because he doesn't cut them. He's saying this like it's a thing that he can't do anything about. My toenails grow long. So do everyone's. We cut them.
Secondly, I have a fungal nail infection in both my big toes that I've just done nothing about for over a year.
Right.
And thirdly, because of the medication that I'm now on, my feet are really cold. So I've just got
They're like
cold.
cold, dead feet with this like thick, milky skin that you can see the veins through.
Should I have an erection?
And it's like you can imagine what years of carrying that weight has done to them as well. They're just gnarled little nubs. They're
Yeah.
like genuinely the worst
But
things
I want to
on
know
earth.
what sexy feet look like.
Just like
objectively.
symmetrical and pretty. I don't know.
I mean,
No
people
one's
have,
feet are
people have,
symmetrical.
I think with each other. With each other.
Yeah, with each other, that makes. I was imagining 2 big toes either side.
Fuck's sake. I meant they'd make a nice pair. I didn't mean
Fucking feet like they're going to
just
Glastonbury.
rectangles. Perfect rectangles. I'm like, whoa.
Lego feet.
Would you want? Would foot fetishists want bigger toes or littler toes?
I think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
It's like you like little tits because you're a weird pedo. Like, people
he is
want
a
different
weird
things.
pedo.
I do prefer small tits.
Because he's a weird pedo.
Yeah.
No, I just.
You say this all the time, Freddie. Everyone knows you prefer small
brought it
tits.
up.
I didn't bring it up. He did.
Right. Well, you stop being a freak.
Well, stop being a pedo then.
No. Stop being a fat pedo.
The worst type of pedo.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
That's the worst for the child. It's
Yeah.
got to be because they're breathing. Yeah, it's got to be worse.
Oh yeah,
The
because
belly rested on your back.
because all the time kid gets molested. I was touched. Was he fat?
I'm not saying it's all right to be a pedo. I'm saying
Sure.
there has to be a worse type of pedo.
Yeah.
Well,
Fat
you
is-
I mean, you're more of an expert than anyone else on this, aren't you?
I was abused.
And we're making light of
I
it.
wrote a very good show about it.
Did they catch him? I
I
didn't watch your show.
Well, you should have watched it. There's no way to put it. They, I told it to police and they just said, yeah, they can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like
Brilliant.
genuinely, it's like. So now I've written a statement, and if he ever gets caught again,
Yeah.
they can like.
Cross-reference.
Yeah.
I go, we were already told about this one.
Yeah.
They're
This
fucking great, the
guy's got
police,
a
aren't
big
they?
book on him. A lot of people are lying about this lovely man.
So
I'll tell you what, I think we might have a front runner for Cunt of the Week.
So all this guy has to do, in theory, to get away with child molestation is just to not do it again.
Yeah. If you just rape one
literally,
child,
there's
you're
nothing
fine.
they can do.
Yeah.
Because they're literally like you have to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. Yeah. It's impossible to do. I did it when I was like 25, so it was like 70 years too late. And they were like, look, there's nothing we can do.
It's a statistical anomaly.
Honestly, if you
It was
are a
Lucy Letby.
pedo, it's pretty easy to get away with it.
So our advice would be, give it a go.
Yeah.
Give it a go. You'd be surprised.
Try everything once. That's a lovely motto.
Just to sum up the summary of this podcast, Lucy Letby's innocent.
Yeah.
Be a pedo if you want.
Yes. Anything else?
If you're doing it, do it with a shy child, wouldn't you?
You've got to make them feel so ashamed they can never tell anyone. That's the absolute key. Don't make them feel like they're going to talk to anyone.
Exactly. Or go for vulnerable kids like Savile. You know, kids that don't want to believe.
Go for a mute kid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is
fuck a
fantastic.
mind
With no hands.
You've also got to make sure.
I'm signing that.
Fuck a small body.
You've also got to make sure that they're not very funny. Because you ended up on Live at the Apollo doing it, didn't you?
Yeah. That is pretty bad.
So-
if you're repeating, ooh.
So yeah, exactly. So before
Just
you have to
flicking
go
through a bit of post-pub TV, pedos back from the pub. Oh no!
before you touch me, you have to go on, do us a knock joke, and you got to hear that delivery. You go, no, you shit.
No, but that's the problem. You can actually make someone funny with trauma.
Yeah, I wonder if he was proud though. There was a bit of him going, I did that.
Without me, he wouldn't have been nearly damaged enough to be a comedian.
He'd just be an accountant if it wasn't for me.
Do you reckon he recognised you when you were on TV?
I mean, probably at the point where he started talking about the story, probably twigged his memory.
Wait a minute.
Is that kid that I abused with 3 nipples and a club foot?
Yeah, also, you remember Johnny? He's got a million nips.
I've only got 3 nipples, audiences, all right? 3. That's one more than normal. It's nothing.
That's not the same. That must be a different child with 3 nipples that I abused.
As I walked off the stage, I went, I remember that ass.
Now I've seen it from that angle.
Oh, it's him.
It's like you don't recognise somebody who works at Spa without the uniform.
Wait,
is you.
Take off those clothes.
Could you just do me a favour and cry and ask for your mum? Perfect.
So, cut of the week.
Cut of the week, anyway, yeah. So cut of the week is 3 stories, and we're going to decide which one's cut of the week.
Can we have 4 and have Johnny's abuser in there and then just not give him cut
I
of the
think that
week?
would be funny if he doesn't win.
Yeah.
I don't want him to get that. I do not want him to get cut of the week on this show.
Well, if he doesn't, you get a prize. You get a prize for winning.
I have to find him.
And the prize is paedophile 9/11. We love it.
A small child. Go in that room.
So, a second child has hit the paedophile.
Okay, this one's called Mother. I would like to submit my mum for cunt of the week. When I was 19, I was dating a girl who was, let's say, a little open-minded in the 50 Shades of Grey area.
Oh, could you describe that like more of a fucking virgin?
Pathetic, innit?
A little
open-minded in the 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know what you mean.
She was kinky and you were a fucking sad little vanilla fucking piece of shit. That's what this was.
Uh-huh.
Fucking give me that shit. Go on, carry on.
We had broken up. I had kept the equipment. Rope, ball gag, handcuffs, whips, paddles, nipple clamps, toys, etc.
You know, like pirates.
As I had paid for it, really reveals what a cunt this guy is.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I'm not taking those nipple tassels back. They cost me £4.
That has been up your ass, but I paid for it, so, that's my property.
At the time, I was living with my religious mother, so around a month after we had split, me and a female friend of mine came home. My mum then said, "We need to speak about what I found in your room." I feel my eyes grow wide like saucers. My friend...
Wait, that's how they spelt saucers?
Yeah, they didn't. They're not great at spelling.
Jesus
They're
Christ.
one of our fans, of course, they can't spell.
They've spelt it like sources, as in like a newspaper revealing their sources.
Yeah, like they've sourced that.
Yeah.
Like,
My friend trying her best to stifle as she knows what's in there. My mother then proceeds to grab me by my ear and drag me up the stairs. As we get to the bedroom, I come to find that my mother has laid out every piece of equipment out on my bed like a fucking car boot sale.
I mean, as a mother, how do you discipline your child there? Because spanking ain't going to help.
this is it. It's like, this Exactly. Stop grabbing his ear. You're just giving him a new one.
Not only is
Stop
he
nipple clamping his ear.
not only has he not learned a lesson, he's just come everywhere.
Right, now for your punishment prostate massage.
Give me them nipples, clamp. You'll not be doing this again, will you, dirty boy? Pass me that paddle.
This is
Never do kink in my house.
Like, I don't think you can, really fully punish bad behaviour out of a kid. Obviously, you got to punish them for certain things, but, when people who are, super strict and they think that's going to make their kid better, you can't make your kid better like that. You can make them better with, nurturing and love. What you can do, though, with, punishment and, severity is kink.
Yeah.
All you can do is make your kid kinky.
So, no. What you do in order to punish the
And
kid
that is
out
why.
of it...
That is why I will be a very strict father. Or daddy, should we say.
Maybe that's what Johnny's abuse was trying to do with him.
He
Just trying to scare him
see the
straight.
world.
Punish
It was
the
like-
kick out of him.
You need to pull your bootstraps up, son.
You'll thank me for this when you're older.
You're going to have a great 20 minutes about this one day.
Wow, 15. Doesn't work in clubs.
Yeah, of course. The real sadness about it is the routine that I got doesn't work everywhere.
The frog on a Saturday night. Boo! This is too sad.
I think what you do if you're this religious mum is you wear the nipple clamps.
Yeah, you get home and like that butt plug is in you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
ruins
what you
it forever.
Oh,
Ruins
yeah.
it forever for him.
That's how you get rid of that kink. Or
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it
yeah.
a lot worse.
do. Yeah, you double down on the king, don't you?
It's really double or quits, isn't it, on that kink?
You get home and your mum's just lightly spanking her pussy with a fucking whip.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
That was too much. That was too vivid.
What?
It was too
Oh,
vivid.
because we all had to picture your mum.
Yeah, because your mum's really submissive, so imagine her lightly spanking her own pussy.
I won't be imagining that, thank you.
You're already imagining it, aren't you?
Yeah,
Rob?
a bit of you is.
You can't not imagine it when you've started imagining it.
No, she never spanks it lightly.
all sweaty from judo or whatever she does.
Karate.
In her fucking gi.
Yeah.
Spanking her pussy in her gi.
Karate is the
Spanking
name of a gimp. that
If she
brings-
spanks her pussy, it's getting knocked out. She's a black belt.
Oh, imagine karate. Karate chops it right in the fucking right in between.
That's to call you up and go, Rob, I've made a terrible mistake.
Why would you call me for a pussy injury?
You've got a good relationship.
We do. Well, look, we have a very close relationship, but like there are limits.
Hello, is that my son Rob? I've injured my pussy. How?
Again!
How? Oh, I was karate chopping it because I'm a horny, submissive little bitch.
You know I'm a whore. This is what I do.
What do you mean you recorded a podcast? My pussy is sore due to karate chops, and I'm in my gi. When were you home? Anyway, that's what she'd do. Right. So carry on.
Carry on with this story. My friend was leaning against the wall, crying with laughter, red in the face, and holding onto her stomach to the point where she had to sit down. My mother then makes me explain to her what every item is called and how it's used.
That's bizarre.
That's really funny.
It's
Where'd you
weird,
put
isn't
this?
If I just stayed silent or lied, she would slap me up the back of the head until I told her. She then made me get rid of over £400 worth of equipment, followed by the comment, if I ever find a gimp mask under my roof, you're out the house.
Can I just say,
You're 19. Leave the house.
This sounds like African parenting.
Right.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, you're racist.
No.
We've dived down a rabbit hole I didn't expect.
No.
This sounds like
How
a
do you
night.
think this mother sounds when she's saying this?
You what, sorry?
How do you think this mother sounds when she's saying
You
this?
know the voice.
Do I?
Nope. So
I think it was the phrase "slap me up the back of the head." That's
it's
how I
yeah,
thought it
yeah.
was.
But the thing is,
Oh yeah, quintessentially black.
is
Not the
African
way I say it.
African and kind of Nigerian parents who are
That's the type of
religious as
African.
well. They are
know,
more
pirates.
they're more strict and they can be. So that's what it
Senegalese.
is. That's what it is in my mind. Because I don't think white Christian people. Right, look. Christian people in this country are pussies. They are pure pussies. They would put this in a drawer,
This is Farage's
forget
literal
about
speech.
it forever.
Christians are pussies in this country. We need to go back to traditional
No, I'm
Christianity.
thinking. I'm honestly
We're getting the
thinking,
Crusades going again.
Let me know if I'm right, because I'm fucking betting that I am.
I mean,
What
I
do you
don't
think at the end they're going to say, by the way, I'm from Africa? By the way, I assume Freddy wondered, I am from Africa.
They might email back in
Yeah. Also, like,
when they get to the internet cafe.
Also, have you seen the demographics of our fan base?
We've got 30 minutes. That well's miles away, I'm knackered.
Anyway, we carry on. A few weeks later, I was working at a furniture store when one of the other workers...
In Lagos. All right, yeah, fair enough.
All right, okay. I've never been more instantly proven wrong. Furniture
I
store.
was working in
What do you
Lush.
mean? What do you mean proven wrong? Like, do you think there are no furniture shops in Africa? How is everything you say more racist than the last one? They have furniture in Africa. Do you think it's an entire continent that hasn't worked out how to sit down? Do you think they're all just sat cross-legged on the floor like, oh, there's got to be a better solution to this? There's got to be some way in between stood up and lying down. There has to be an intermediate way.
We need a white Christian to show us.
No, there definitely isn't. I've been from Egypt down to South Africa, and there's nothing in the whole continent.
You're making this so much worse than what it is. I was just saying, it's more of an African Christian type of parenting. Do you know what I mean?
What about the furniture store proved you wrong? That's the bit I'm on now. What proved you wrong? You said you were instantly proved wrong by a furniture store.
No, it instantly changed in my head.
There's an African furniture store in Gorton. Let alone, I'm sure there's more in Africa. I literally could take you to one now.
I don't know. Right, carry on.
A few weeks later, I was working at a furniture store when one of the other workers came upstairs and said, "Your parents are on the shop floor."
That wasn't their accent. Do it properly, Tom.
No. Me and my manager go to meet them, and as we're chatting, my mum is doing what mums do best, and it's embarrassing me. So I say, "Oh,
shut up!"
Oh, shut up, mum. Followed by her quick reply, "Oh, what are you going to do now? Gag me in front of a number of my colleagues and my manager." I then had to explain why she had said this. I was then given the nickname Top Drawer. So is my mother cunt of the week for going into my private things at the age of 19 and making a scene and then embarrassing at my place of work?
The last bit sounds funny. The last bit she's
But
been
also
funny.
as well, if your mum said, "What are you going to do? Gag me?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, why did she say that?" You go, "Oh, she's
weird."
Because she sexually abuses me.
Yeah. Well, I don't get the nickname Top Drawer either.
Because his top drawer's full of bondage gear.
Oh, right. But surely you just call him like fucking,
Billy
Gimp.
Bondage.
Yeah,
Billy Gimp.
Billy the Gimp.
Billy the Fish spin-off that no one asked for.
Billy the Gimp.
But Top Drawer isn't that insulting, is it? I think Top Drawer. I'd like to.
But that's the idea of it. It sounds like he's top drawer.
Yeah, and then you suddenly delve into that top drawer.
Actually, he's a.
He didn't have to tell them. He could just say, "Oh yeah, she's just weird."
Also, just like fucking, you're a
It's
legend.
not like
sorry, I was shagging loads.
Yeah. It's not like
how embarrassing.
Yeah. It's
I was
not like
shagging
your
a
mum.
kinky bird.
It's not like your mum's like, "Hey, what are you gonna do? Tie me up and then fuck me up the arse and then make me fucking bleed." Like, I think that she's a bit of a cunt. But I
It's
think
mental. They're like laying it out like one of those scenes in a film where they're like getting all their guns together.
Yeah.
That is mad.
That's mental.
I think she's a bad mum.
Yeah. Like when my mum found my porn mags when I was a teenager, she cleaned out my room, she found my porn bags. She just put them in my magazines in amongst all the other magazines. She just put them in there quietly.
Yeah, that's what you do with it. You don't make a scene.
She was just like...
She read it first, though, right?
Is that...
She's whipping her fanny.
Why has Rob chopped loads of images of my head off and stuck them to these various people?
Oh, so I now wank over my mum. Right, brilliant.
That's what I was hinting at.
That's what that bit was it, Johnny? Nice one, mate, yeah.
And when I say hinting, I mean, that was literally
what you explicitly said.
That was a subtle message. I was
slipping through there.
I told you once, didn't I, about that kid that I used to know at school who got caught masturbating by his dad on the family computer. And so he ran away from home.
Yeah.
And then he came back like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing, isn't it?
That is embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
You
Get back on the horse.
Yeah. I think like the mum's gone too far here. But also, you're 19, just fucking move out. It's time to take responsibility for yourself, innit?
Yeah, 19. But also as well, if you're a mum that roots through your son's drawers...
If you go through a 19-year-old's drawers...
19?
What are you expecting to find?
It would be weirder if you didn't find any porn.
Yeah.
How weird would
Honestly,
that be?
if I searched my teenage son's bedroom and I didn't find any drugs or porn, I'd be like, I have failed.
Yeah.
I have failed as a father.
Get out.
I've raised a pathetic little bitch.
Yeah, unless
they're really good at hiding it, then respect.
Yeah. You just have to hope that. You
have
have to
to
what
It's
they're
gotta be
into
in
is
there
so
somewhere
kinky and weird
that
they've had
really
to
had
really
to
hide
Well,
it.
there's no physical porn to hide anymore,
That's
so that's easier to hide.
Maybe they've done all the drugs.
Yeah. Maybe they've already banged them all. Yeah, fair enough. Or maybe they had a really good hiding spot, like I did inside my GameCube. There was a little thing you could take off to put an expansion pack for extra memory.
Oh, yeah.
And, like mine was full of pills. And then my mum freaked out because I had glue for making Warhammer models in my bedroom. She thought I was sniffing that, and I was like, I wanted to be like, there's fucking E's in my GameCube. Chill out.
Yeah.
I'm not sniffing the glue. That's just for me orcs. Like, you should be worried that I'm a fucking nerd.
Or if I went into like a son's room and it was just full of Warhammer,
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, get this virgin out my house.
Literally more expensive than a smack habit as well. And at least smackheads get laid.
Yeah. Right, who's next on Cunt of the Week?
We got Steve. The
Oh, for fuck's sake.
backstory.
Yeah.
Steve handed in his notice at work. He was such a cunt, no one liked him, and he got escorted off site and put on gardening leave. I took his job. 6 months later, some cunt in management rehired him to a supervisor position this time. Sure enough, he was a cunt, shouting, swearing, marching, and getting involved in everything, but not actually doing any work. On day 3, Steve was driving a company car with me and another colleague in there. He got a phone call and just picked up the phone and answered it. I decided to video it and then send to HR. He's been fired for gross misconduct. Who is the cunt? Steve, the management, or me?
You,
Grass.
Definitely
Grass.
him. Yeah, that's mad.
Fucking
That's grassing,
grass.
mate. Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
like textbook 101 grassing.
'Cause
It
he
is ultimate grassing.
He hadn't even really said why Steve's a cunt.
He's just
He
a bit of a cunt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like he's just described him as a cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's,
Whilst he's been a snide little cunt.
Shouting, swearing, marching.
Yeah. Oh my God, swearing! Oh my God, an adult man said a swear word. Oh, you precious little flower! Best call up Daddy and report him.
Marching is a bit weird though. If someone just
Depends
marches
on the
around
type
the
of
office-
marching. If he's
Depends
like
on the-
frog stepping,
In my head, that's exactly.
if he's
what
doing
it's
like a North Korean march.
It also
a bit
depends on
much.
the job. If it's in the army, then it's fine.
This town crier keeps shouting at me.
He's on the phone while he's driving the tank. Yeah, so he's pretty clear. He's great.
Grass,
He's a
yeah.
grass,
He's
eh?
been
Yeah, I don't
fucking
like
grass.
that stuff.
That's the most pathetic way to handle that.
Yeah, you have to trust that with people like him, he's going to piss off the wrong person eventually.
Yeah.
But you can't
Just snidey.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
horrible.
It's just a bit like,
Yeah.
"Ew."
And then imagine writing that in and being
Yeah.
like, oh, hopefully they like me.
Yeah, they're like me, the one who grassed. Pathetic. Ugh.
Do you know what? That's what HR will have done as well.
Yeah.
HR will have looked at that and gone, God, what a pathetic little grass we've got on our
They'll
hands
go,
here.
Yeah,
Good.
let's think for weight.
Good, you have come to the ways of HR.
Join us.
I was born in the grass.
This one is called Bummed with a question mark. It wasn't
Right.
going to be this week, but after recent developments, it is. Recently, I've been looking for a physio because I feel like an 80-year-old with spina bifida. I'm 26.
I don't think you get those.
No, you don't.
I think you mean dead. There's not an 80-year-old with spina fucking bifida. Surely.
I don't know. I don't really know.
If there's
what
not any
spina
fat
is.
ones, there's no spina bifida ones.
You'd be
If
shocked.
you had to
wouldn't
guess what spina bifida is, what do you think?
I think it's something to do with your spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh, it's when it gets biffed.
By your
Back
dad.
to the future. So he was looking for a physio. I remembered my parents took me to a good one back when I was a kid, somewhere around 12 or 13. So I searched him up on Google, and the top searches were news articles explaining that he had killed himself after being accused of molesting children.
Yeah.
Here is the link.
Good week to have you on, Johnny.
Thank you. I can get a full 360 view on this.
It's
That's why I changed the order of Cut of the Week.
it's really difficult to prove, isn't it? Though, so
Yeah, that's
so
what he
it's
should have
just-
said. He should have got his lawyer to say they'll never get you.
Yeah, I think if you kill yourself, it doesn't look great. You know,
Yeah.
I would say sus.
So the headline is Watford FC physio Phil Edwards carried out horrifying sex attacks on 29 teen boys at club.
Yeah, but he was like fucking athletic football kids. He's not going to be out going for this spina bifida.
yeah.
You know, like this fucking quaver of a man.
29's a lot, though, isn't it?
It is quite
you
a
have to
lot.
call a lot of crying children liars. Liar, liar, liar.
They're after my money as a Watford coach. I'm sure the Watford coaching staff are on millions.
Personally, I think he's innocent because what people are a lot of the evidence doesn't
It's
point
a
to all the
statistical
children.
anomaly.
All the children that were molested when he wasn't on shift.
Yeah, there was also
yeah.
7 others who were molested just coincidentally. You know?
Yeah, also, they found loads of diaries that said I've molested them.
I bummed him over and over
But
again.
it didn't say young Mike. It
It could have bummed anyone. Could have bummed anyone. Could have been about anything.
Could have been about house spiders, whatever. House spiders.
I was using that as a flippant example.
I've killed them. Brackets, the house spiders, close brackets.
Winky
Open
face,
brackets again. Also, that's what I call children. Close brackets.
So now I've realised there's a high chance that I've been molested, and unfortunately can't say that I'm unbummed with 100% certainty. After explaining this to my mate, the only thing he had to say to me was, why did your parents take a 12/13-year-old to go to a physio in the first place? I don't expect lots of emotional support, but wondered whether wanting to uppercut him made me or him the cunt.
Well, like, he's got spina bifida. That's why he got took to a physio.
No. He feels like he has spina bifida.
What I don't
Oh, right. I
understand
thought
is-
he actually had
No,
spina
he
bifida.
just went to a physio when he was a kid.
Oh, right.
If you abuse at 12 or 13, though, you'd remember that.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
exactly.
have completely lost that memory.
Yeah. No, it's not like you're a 3-year-old.
I don't think you were a cunt, but you were an idiot.
Yeah, you obviously weren't molested. You met a paedophile. That's what happened. Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
He didn't molest every person he met.
Yeah,
I assume there's some who got away.
Some paedophiles are quite lazy people. They've not got time to fuck every kid they encounter.
And also,
This
how arrogant. You're not all that.
This paedophile, by the way, was known by locals as Pedophil or Feel Me Up Phil. And yet went uncaught until he died.
Also, like, I'm a little bit annoyed at that nickname. Surely it should be Fill Me Up
Fill me up, yeah.
rather than Fill Me Up Phil.
Buttercup.
I think, like, obviously, if you're 13, you would
What
definitely
good
remember.
news for this guy listening to this, though. You weren't abused.
No, definitely not.
So take yourself out for a curry.
And also, like, you remember
know.
any sexual activity that happened when you're 13. I remember every girl I kissed when I was 13.
Yeah.
I remember that girl.
This is like him going, I recently found out that a shark had killed 29 people at a beach where I used to go
And
swimming.
I maybe lost my leg to a
Yeah,
shark.
yeah.
But you've got both legs.
I can't,
right.
I can't
Brilliant.
remember. Did a shark attack me at 13?
Yeah.
You'd remember it, you dumb cunt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
I think.
definitely not.
But I think this is probably going to be one of the most profound and moving moments of his life to realise that he wasn't abused.
Yeah, he's going to break down in tears.
Like, what a lucky
Thank
cunt.
you, dead man.
I never get that. Want another man rubbing it in my face.
I mean, that's the worst place he's rubbed it in, isn't it?
No, yeah, that's mad.
So who's cunt of the week then? We've got the
what
we've
a
got
choice.
someone who thinks they might have been pedoed but not. We've got
Someone who did pedo Johnny.
who did pedo Johnny, who we're counting for some reason.
He's a good guy except for that though.
Is he a nice fella?
Yeah,
Very
great lad.
charming, charismatic.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
like
Lot of
him.
charity
You'd like
work,
him.
really
You'd
get
like
on with
him.
him.
Get him on
Really
the pod,
funny.
actually. Get him on the pod.
I mean, to be honest with you,
We've come close.
I was on his side. He abused Johnny. I thought that was...
Win, win, win.
No,
I
yeah,
already
on
like
him.
the cut of this guy's gin.
We've also got the mum who found all the dildos.
Kinky mum.
And we've got the grass who...
Oh, Steve the Grass. Steve the
Grass.
Grass.
Grass is worse than any of those
so
things.
grass is worse than two paedophiles.
Yes. Yes, he's worse than two paedophiles.
And that's why paedophiles get away with it, because everyone hates grasses.
Honestly, if you could put grasses in jail for as long as pedos, fucking great.
Snitches get stitches, isn't it?
Yeah.
And paedophiles famously do not get stitches.
Yeah.
in
What do
prison.
pedos get?
He does get stickers. Well done.
Cheetos? I don't know.
Pedos get no pudding.
Pedos get no pudding.
Yeah, in prison they steal
Right.
their pudding.
I think it's a little harsher than that.
No.
I love that that's the worst thing that Freddie
You
could
can
imagine.
imagine.
It's like, God, it'd be hell being in prison as a paedophile. They'd even take your pudding off you.
You have to eat all your veg, but you get no afters.
Just constantly 3 square meals of 2 courses every day.
I love that you assume you get a starter in prison. We're going to start with a prawn cocktail. The fuck do you think prison is?
No, but
You're
what
not
you
getting
do-
this Victoria sponge cake.
Your starter in prison. Your
I'll
start.
have the a la carte menu today, thank you.
Your starters in what's ever the little hole at the top of your tray. So you know your trays have got little dips and divots. Well, there's a little hole at the top. That's your starter. Like
I think you just get one tray of slop and then a little pudding.
No, you get like a little bit of bread. I think.
Right, I don't think and you're saying that's your starter,
Bread.
the slice of bread.
Bread can be starter. I mean, I've complained about that in the past.
That is, I can't. I don't know if this fully came across at home. Like, you can't see how retarded he just looked. It was fucking insane. He looks at me and goes, "Bread can be starter."
Bread can be. It felt like a retarded child pretending to be Freddy for a second there. Bread can be starter.
Everything.
That's an Indian child. That sounds it.
Everything can be a starter if you just have a little break in between.
Yeah, I suppose.
You've never had a break during a meal.
That's very profound.
Yeah.
That sounds like something your eating coach has said to you. You just take a little break. It can be a
Oh
starter.
no, he's not being professionally coached. This is all instinct.
He's a natural.
We've got some videos to send you, Johnny, to show you. We get people to send in the worst videos on their phone. And if you want to get involved with that, send us a WhatsApp to 07354 188 257. Worst video on your phone. No animals, no death, no racism, no kids, unless it's all 4, in which case it's fine.
It's a full house. We want to see it.
You have to say that.
We
so
have
funny.
to say that. We have to say that. Johnny, I've looked at our WhatsApp. We have to say that.
And you know what, Johnny? It doesn't matter. They still send
They
them.
still send them.
I looked at 3 deaths this morning.
Is there anything that gets you? Is there anything you don't like?
I don't watch any shit like this.
Okay.
So I just this is
We'll start in.
We should maybe clear the sick bucket then. There is a bucket there if you
We'll
need.
start with something easy. If you go on to the
These are both quite easy, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Because I've got one as well.
Yeah. I've got a fun one.
We've not been sent any great ones at the minute. This is called Pelvis Breaker.
Oh my!
Oh, that's not nice. Oh,
that scream is bad. What are they trying to?
Right, rewind it. Don't close it. Like top. We need to see this. I would like a freeze frame on the exact moment it hits the deck here. So a guy jumps off like a pier onto a jetty. It's just sort of showing off. Oh my God! Look how straight his legs are. That frame's brutal when his legs bounce back up.
Apparently broke both his legs and his pelvis.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, that's a bad jump.
what was he hoping to? That is the thing of like, what was he hoping to do?
Jump in the water.
The risk and reward ratio is so off there.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
totally.
It's like just.
I love stuff that has definitely followed someone saying, "Watch this."
Yeah.
I emailed you one like that as well. I'll show you in a minute.
This one's called Safety Gloves.
Oh, lovely.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh no.
This one's all in the screen, really.
Well, they are holding gloves. They're wearing gloves. That's very safe. They're also holding a firework that has now been lit. Do they show?
Oh!
Now he's got one hand.
That hand is gone.
Oh.
He wasn't wrong when he said his hand's gone.
Good job he had those gloves on, though.
I would honestly rather it be a totally smooth stump than have that one pathetic finger.
Yeah, you clip that finger off, innit?
Yeah, imagine the doctor being like, good news and bad news. You've lost 4 fingers, but this little weird one.
This little piggy
didn't go home.
I don't know, though. You probably want it just for like itching, opening things. I bet he uses that for loads.
Picking your
now.
nose.
But I bet he gets a lot of people. Everyone's mocking him for that little lad.
Yeah.
Like the
You'd
practical improvement on his life.
You'd be like, do you swear? Do you pinky promise?
I think I'd rather have a hook.
Yeah.
Like a pirate.
Well, he does in a way. He's got a flesh hook.
Yeah, but I'd want a proper hook.
It's that like slight pause after the bang, then the moment he goes, my hand's gone. It's gone. Don't hold explosives. So here's a fun bit of parkour. If you just want to make it big, Tom, this is someone doing some really good parkour. Turn the sound on.
Before you show it,
Yeah.
can I just say, I think parkour is the stupidest, shittest, most pointless fucking thing that.
Well, I'm about to prove you wrong with some excellent parkour.
Hey, what's that?
All his mates help him out here by shaking him and moving him as much as possible. Yeah, shake the guy who just landed on his neck.
Oh
dear.
The music, I don't think. Was necessary. I've turned into a Bollywood movie.
I've got a pretty bad one for you as well. Can you, the last one, slice, please? This is why you should not ever get in a fight with somebody who has a knife, even if you are a lot harder than them.
Is someone going to die here? Because like,
Pause it.
Hold on.
Nobody dies.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You've checked.
I have checked. Nobody dies. Make it big screen, and I want you to.
Is it
watch.
illegal for people to die?
The guy.
Yeah, well, like to watch like murders and shit is illegal. Yeah.
The guy.
It's illegal for people to die.
Don't you dare die! We're the police.
Watch.
God, they must have felt very conflicted about George Floyd. Stop dying! Maybe that's why they kept arresting him.
We're just doing our job.
Yeah, we can't let him go. He's dying.
Yeah. Is he saying he can't grieve? So, watch the guy in shorts. Watch his thigh.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that is a big flap of skin.
Watch it.
That does look like a shark bite.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh!
Oh my God. That flap, that bit where it flaps, is fucking insane.
That's why you do not get into a fight with somebody with a knife, even if you are much harder than them.
That deep.
Yeah, that's awful.
That is fucking brutal. His leg is half off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people think you can just like punch someone with a knife. No, if they slightly get you, you are fuck.
Yeah.
If someone has a knife, run away.
Oh,
That is
massively.
the only solution. Run the fuck away. Jesus Christ, that's brutal. Should we watch a couple of classics to finish?
Okay, should we watch? What should we watch?
Let's watch. Watch the bees one.
Wasps. Yeah, this is always a favourite.
Oh, why is his cock?
Yep. This gets so much worse. So, yeah, do you want to describe what you're seeing, Johnny?
Just a man with a wrinkly penis getting stung, I imagine.
Yeah, it's very stung. His dick's covered in wasps.
Well, let's get through a bit.
Why?
Yeah.
What is happening?
Well, what's happening
Is
there
he
is
meaning to do that?
Yeah, I think the fact that he's pried it open would give you a clue that he means this to happen.
Also, why do you think he'd be filming it if he didn't mean it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I've never seen anything like this before. So I'm wondering what the fuck's going on.
What happened is a wasp is going into his cock.
Why?
Because he
What happened to this guy?
yeah.
I mean, something really bad.
really specific happened to him.
And it wasn't fun.
No.
He wasn't overly loved.
This person, I'm going to wager, has a bad mum.
Yeah. His mum was cunt of the week.
Oh, the stinger's dug in.
Why would you do this? What?
But I bet it's something like, got stung by a wasp when he was a kid, and then like his mother was like, "Oh, I'll take care of you,"
Yeah.
and he was like,
Oh, it's so horrible.
It's really sore, that one. We've got some other sore dicks.
Can you explain that to what do you say to the doctor or whatever?
I don't think you got to the doctor. I think you just put
Vet.
A vet.
bicarb soda on it.
We'll watch one more.
We'll
What
watch
are you
one more.
hoping? Because you'd think he'd at least like come at the end of it. Do you know,
Yeah,
you
I
think
think
there'd be
they have a
like
wank afterwards because you can't be able to. So this is one of our all-time classics, one of the gnarliest videos we've ever been seen.
Oh no!
100%.
Oh, I can't watch that.
Well, if you just look that way.
Hey, I'm going to pause it until you do.
Yeah,
So.
so look, we go there. So this is. There we go. Just got a little saw, and then it's gonna be. Oh, there we go.
What the fuck? Why has he done that?
Well, I think he is a very big assumption there, Johnny.
Why have they done
Why have
that,
they-
Johnny?
There's the dick. There you go.
He's taken it so well.
Oh, like an absolute champ.
I'd be screaming so much. I'm screaming watching it.
My favourite bit about that video is every time we're watching someone, we accidentally make them transphobic.
That's our little transphobic trap.
I
don't know if
now if you report us, we'll report you.
Well, it's like when like
Oh.
politicians get videos of each other noncing kids.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If we can call that a transition. It's a transition of sorts. I don't think it's the correct
It's now
process.
it's medically
I think-
recommended, isn't it?
No, I think
Get
go
a chainsaw, whap it off. You're done.
Call me-
I think go to speak to the NHS.
Call me inclusive, but I think that person should have access to women's spaces.
They've committed.
I think if you're going to chop your dick off,
Yeah.
I think that you're a very low risk to
Well, you're
women.
not going to rape anyone, are you?
No.
There's literally no way.
Maybe with your fingers.
You can maybe dry hump someone.
Finger rape.
A dry humping rapist.
What would you do with with your dick?
Yeah.
You'd keep it. I think you'd like wear it as a
I think I'd
necklace
probably
or
do it
something.
with some rice or something.
I'd stick it to my forehead.
No, I'm a Yorkshireman. I'd batter it.
Give it to that bloke who lost his fingers.
Are there any shit gurgling videos or anything like that?
Oh yeah, there definitely are. But I think we're
done now.
I think we're there. Johnny's had it.
What do you want to? What do you want to plug, Johnny?
Where can people find you?
Like fucking nothing. I'm on Jonny_Pelham on Instagram, and I'm gonna doing a special in a few months, which is about the nonsense.
There you go.
So it all ties together. That's why I mentioned it earlier.
So if all you fans of nonsense, if you want to get some tips, Johnny's a fucking class stand-up, so check that out. Cheers for coming, mate.
thank you very much for having me. It's been a hoot.
Yeah, it has been a hoot. You're correct.
And-
That is how I'd describe it.
If you want to watch these videos, the only place that you can watch them is Patreon, patreon.com/DeadmenTalkPod.
Well, it's actually Discord.
Discord.
But you need to be a patron.
You got to be a
Look,
patron.
I know it's complicated. I get that it's a little bit unwieldy, but these videos can't go places. No one will let us. So
But
that's the only way we can do it.
For just £3 a month, you also get an extra episode every single week. You get specials, you get early access to events that we do, and you help to support the podcast because without you, the podcast would not happen.
Yeah,
So
and for that £3 a month, we personally make sure a well is not built in Africa for every subscription.
we actually fill one up.
Yeah, we do. We just kick dust and dirt down it. We piss in it.
We drink all the water in front of him and
Yeah.
then cement it over.
And then
No.
salt the earth.
No, we don't even drink it. We just pour the water away into the sand.
Freddie gets think tanks to stop people coming up with furniture shops in Africa. And he's like, no, there's got nothing in Europe to do
You'll
this.
sit on the floor.
On the wet floor because we just thrown all the water away. Thanks for listening and go.
Go fuck yourself.
Sorry about the cameras. It was Rob's fault.